Can you put me in your next movie?
Well, yes.
If I do this on point, then
okay,
I
yes.
okay.
Go ahead.
Definitely. Shoot, I want this.
Okay, here we go.
I want to be in a movie. I've never been in a movie before. Okay. No, I don't appreciate.
Oh!
Make fun of me.
Yeah!
It's not okay. Don't clap now. You made fun of me.
He got it!
Do you see this?
He got the eye juice.
Did I get that?
Yeah, that made me emotional. Well,
That was, you did really good.
Well done.
That was awesome.
154, we all connected, baby, you already know. I'm talking 154, we bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like.
Welcome to 154. Today we are joined by a trailblazer whose work transcends borders and genres. She uses her art to celebrate and share the richness of Nigerian culture on a global stage, unapologetically, powerfully, and with a presence that can't be ignored. She's an award-winning actress who has broken barriers as stars of America's first primetime sitcom on a major network to center a Nigerian family. She made history while staying rooted in authenticity and bringing humor to screens across the world. But her artistry doesn't stop there. She's a multifaceted musician, a self-taught guitarist, a producer, and a chief. She's a true force of nature. Please put your hands together and welcome Chief Folake Olowofoyeku to 154. Hey,
Thank you.
That was a long one.
How did I do with the name?
I'll give you like 6.5.
Damn, out of 10, right?
Out of 10,
Ooh, that's
yeah.
trash.
You know what?
Straight trash.
Yeah, we actually had, because I want to get corrected. I want you to teach me, because I've always struggled with the Yoruba, with the tonal, because it's such a tonal language.
yeah.
And I remember you came on to the talk, and I was like, hey, well, we have a Nigerian coming. And it was like, you say her name. I was like, oh, I got it. I called my auntie just to make sure. Okay, got it. And then the producers came in like, no, just say Folake. I say, no, I can do it. I know I can say it. No, just say. And I'm going back and forth. And then I had to do your intro, and I'm going, do I say it? No, don't do it. Don't do it. And I was like, Folake. And I was like, I know I could do it, but I was like, I didn't want to mess it up. And then, so here we are, and I don't know that I got it. Give it to me.
You get 100% for effort.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the compensation. 100% effort.
But if you get 100% effort with a
zero on the
65%,
execution.
the averages go up.
It's really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Then that puts him at about 75, 80.
Yeah.
So it's actually more intimidating than it's actually less intimidating than it looks.
Yeah.
Right.
Did I say that in correct English?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, it's less intimidating than it looks. If you take it 2 letters at a time, pronounce it exactly as it looks, then you get it.
Okay, here we go. Olowofoyeku.
The only difference is in the inflection with the accent. Olowofoyeku. Olowofoyeku.
Olowofoyeku.
Olowofoyeku.
Olowofoyeku.
Yeah.
How you gonna beat me to the punch? Can you let the Yoruba man get it first? No.
The Igbo had to come in.
Olowofoyeku.
Yeah, you practiced
Olowofoyeku.
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 Wow. Olowofoyeku.
It's just a little thing in
Can you
there.
be quiet so I can
Listen,
learn?
are you tone deaf? She's saying it to you.
Well,
right
clearly
now.
I am. Huh?
Sing it.
Olowofoyeku.
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 It's close. It's close.
I'm
It's very
struggling.
close.
I can't even say my own name. Oluwakemi Idowu. Did I get that?
Oluwakemi.
Oluwakemi Idowu.
Idowu. That's great.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How'd you pronounce your last name?
But okay, I get in trouble all
This
the
stuff
time.
is it's crazy.
Yeah.
Bajabi
Yours is
Amila.
longer than mine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Bajabi Amila.
How many letters is yours?
Is that? Yeah.
How many letters?
12 in my last name. 32 in my whole name.
Olowofoyeku 11.
I'm Danchima. Danchima. So it's easy.
But what if
Danchima.
you do all of your names?
Oh, mine is a lot. I have a lot of names.
Damn.
You
How many
can't
you
beat
got?
me though, because I'm 32.
I feel like I might.
I'm Akbar
you say?
Oluwakemi Idowu Bajabi Amila.
Dang.
Can we get someone to count?
5 times 5 is 25.
Okay, hold on. Let's
You got to
count.
carry
Let's
the
go.
one on your head.
Folake, Folake.
That's 5.
Abike, A-B-I-K-E. Jokotola, Jokotola. Anolu, Anuolu. Last name, Olowofoyeku.
Okay, wait.
You're at 30.
I got some hands.
30.
Right, keep going.
I got 30. I'm at 32.
I don't think I beat that.
I think I'm at there. We can go back and double check. We're gonna have to rewind the tape.
I'm trying to think if I have another one.
I'm Undubisi Chukuma Danshima. That's it. That's
No, you out.
I love that name, Ndubisi.
What you say?
I love that name. That's actually one of my very good friends' names.
Ndubisi?
Ndubisi.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, son.
What does your name mean?
Folake means use wealth to pamper.
Uh-huh.
So every time you see me, give me $1.
Okay.
That's what I like to say. And my last name is a rich man doesn't lack in chieftaincy titles. Or, depending on how you pronounce it, a rich man uses a chieftaincy title to top off his wealth.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I love
All
the
money.
story. Yeah, I love the story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know, we get into the whole name thing, and especially being so prominent in Hollywood, I've always wondered, because, some actors change their name to be like a cooler name, and it's like, hey, that person was born with that name. Did you ever feel the pressure to change your name? Did anyone ever ask you to change your name?
It came up a couple of times, negligible amount of times actually, and I think the times that it came up, it was said with compassion. It was more like, would you entertain it? Because it might make it easier.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love my name so much. And in our culture, like, the name is very important. It's like a tie to your entire ancestry.
Yeah.
So for me to kind of remove myself from that just felt wrong.
Yeah, it was almost like throwing away the key to get into the house.
Exactly,
Like, and
yeah.
getting to see and knowing everything.
During an apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's what it feels
During
like.
an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a lot of added pressure. You added a lot of pressure. Because then
That's
you,
what it felt like. Yeah. That's what it felt like. They did ask me to close my gap. That was the only time I had someone who was really rude about it.
Really?
But then I ended up booking a lot of jobs because of my gap.
Because I'm
Gap
good
is like a
friends.
beauty standard.
it
It's a
is.
beauty
Yeah, it
standard.
sure is.
And I've had this conversation with Michael Strahan too. And it's just like, it becomes not only just the standard that you have for yourself, but it's also part of who you are.
Yeah.
And it's almost like somebody asking me, like, hey, you think you could be 6'2", 6'1"? The 6'6" is a little too high, right?
Exactly.
But how did you take that when you first heard that?
The guy was just really stupid about it. He called me at like 9 a.m. in the morning in New
Damn,
York.
woke up for that.
Yeah, I'd been sending my photos to him. Like back in the day, I used to model, and I had a lot of hair, naturally, and so I would always hit him up for like hair commercials and stuff like that. And one day, I guess he was just on one, and he called me at 9 a.m. in the morning, and he was like, "I will never submit you for anything because you have a gap." In fact, I was watching the Tyra Banks show, America's Next Top Model, and they tried to give this girl like a tooth makeover, and she turned it down, but I don't know why he went on a whole thing. And I was like, I could curse this motherfucker out, or I could say thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, thank you.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I don't remember who he is.
Yeah,
or his name.
nor should you. He's forgettable.
Yeah.
He's forgettable. But you've also had this same thing too, like with your looks. You've had people come up and ask you, talk about your complexion, your features. Like, how has that been? Like, when you're so comfortable in who you are, how do you even, not even push back, like just advocate for yourself in those situations, especially when it's sometimes related to your career path?
In relation to the career path, it's a bit delicate, and I haven't always spoken all that was on my mind, like, to this guy.
Yeah.
But I always knew that I wasn't going to compromise who I was, just because it didn't feel right. It just felt like icky, I haven't had too much pushback for who I am and how I appear. In fact, this is interesting. I think the first few times I heard I was beautiful on a consistent basis was when I moved to America.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So what was your experience? Because you moved to America when you were 17, 18? 18 years old. What would you say, like, to hear that and say, hey, here in America, you're getting called beautiful. What is the beauty standard in Nigeria? Because there is a lot of...
He wants to put me inside trouble with this guy.
Yeah, because it's like, what is the beauty standard? Because I think there are a lot of people back home, on the continent that, like, there's so much of the Western culture that has influenced the way we feel about ourselves.
Yeah.
And being able to get around that and hearing, like, here's a woman that came to America, is appreciated, blew up big time, you know what I mean? And so, like, how would you define, or how do you think the beauty standard is defined in Nigeria?
One of the things, I remember telling my friends shortly after I moved to America and I started getting the compliments that you guys lacked imagination, because I would be made fun of because of my lips. And they used to call me Bomo lips or Dodo lips.
Dodo as in plantains.
As in either plantain or the dodo bird. I don't know which one.
Lips, that's
I don't know which
crazy.
one. Yes.
That's crazy work. Dodo lips.
Yeah. So that's what I was made fun of most of the time for. It was my lips. And then Angelina Jolie came about, and then everyone, even my friends, is saying it's sexy.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like Angie's bad as fuck. But like, dude, you guys lack imagination because my lips has been here the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah. And so, okay, so that was one of the things that I noticed. But I thank God for my strength of character, if you will, and confidence, because there were times I'd go in the mirror and, as a kid and be like, y'all don't think I'm cute?
Yeah.
I had a Nigerian accent then, though.
Yeah.
And there was just so much dissonance between, there's like a colorism thing that happens in Nigeria. I don't know how prevalent it is right now, but I grew up hearing about it. It wasn't like I was steeped in it, but I definitely knew that it existed. I knew there was a preference for lighter skinned people, and lighter skinned people were considered more beautiful. But at the same time, I was also in a community with a lot of people who looked like me. So it wasn't too jarring on my person, but I was aware of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like, I found beauty in everything, so I didn't acquiesce to that thought process.
Yeah.
I remember my mom,
Yeah.
the Nigerian ladies, and I grew up in Chicago, and when their babies were newborn, they would do this with their noses.
Yes, yes.
Oh, is that to
So
get
they
the
wouldn't
oils?
be too
Yes.
wide. No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
They would do this, man. They
Yeah.
would go, they would do that to the babies'
Yeah.
noses so it
Yes.
wouldn't be too wide.
Yeah.
I remember going, like, watching, I go, Mom, why are they doing that? Oh, they don't want the nose to be too wide. I go, what? They would do this to the babies' noses.
Did that even work?
I don't know. I don't even know if it worked, but I would see them do
what's
that.
so crazy is it's not until you just said that now that I feel like I've seen that so many times.
Yeah.
Actually, I know I've seen it so many times, but I thought it was a thing
Some
like my dad
oils,
taught me.
moving the
like,
oils
'cause my
up.
dad would sometimes do like this.
You thought it was moving oil.
To get all the,
You're a little
you ever
greasy
done that?
right
Yeah,
there.
to get the
No
grease
other
out
part
of
of the face. Yeah, let's move these oils up.
I genuinely did not know that. You knew that?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I observed it thinking something
And I
totally
remember
different.
seeing Ambi around in houses. Ambi is an old lightening
Yeah, the cream.
skin light. And I would see Ambi, I go, what the hell is this? I mean, I'd be seeing Ambi like, what is going on? And it was skin lightening. But some Nigerians didn't know how to do it. They would be light here and their neck be dark skin. It'd be weird as hell.
Not me and you, Godfrey. Not me talk am. I beg, now Godfrey talk am, not be me.
I will talk. Don't worry. I can't. No, I will say it. I will say it over and over so they can learn.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that we kind of. It's kind of like how, like, here in America, like, with, like, I think Botox now is more widely accepted. But at first, it's like, if you got Botox, it was like, you got to keep it on the low. Like, you couldn't tell them, because you're supposed to just, like, I woke up like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's kind of one of those things that people, I think in Nigeria and in community just didn't really talk a lot lot with the lightning.
You have markings?
Pardon me? Oh, no, I didn't.
You don't have markings
No.
either, because I know back in the Yorubas, they had the
Yeah.
all.
My
You always
mom-
knew they
my
were
mom and
Yorubas,
dad.
like Yoruba.
Yeah, my mom and dad had it.
Yeah, they had the markings.
Not just Yoruba tribes. Some other tribes also have it for
Some, yeah,
various
definitely,
reasons.
yeah.
Not as prominent.
There was
but-
some like 3. They would
Yeah.
have 3. Yeah. Okay.
What message of self-love and confidence would you tell, like, a young Nigerian girl, young, African-American girl here in America, where they don't see sometimes the representation of their beauty in television, in the magazine, or wherever else? Like, what would you say to them? Because I love the confidence that you walk in with.
I would say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and the beholder is you.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
Just you.
Right. So you are your story and your family history is amazing. I want to make sure I get this right, because I always walked around like I grew up in a big family. I tell people, yeah, I'm number 6 of 7. Oh, cool. You are one of 20?
Yeah.
Wait, whoa,
And you are
whoa.
number 20?
Yeah, I'm number
What
20.
in the hell? In the AKA sorority pledging line. Are you serious?
Yeah.
The same?
No, the same, not the same one person, no.
I was like, your mama's like,
Birthday,
I gotta
everybody
take
know.
a break.
Yeah, so,
But I know of people who are, and not just Nigerians, actually.
okay, how old is your oldest sibling?
He's 80. He just actually turned 80, so he's 81 now.
He's 81.
81 years old.
I have to ask, and I say this
insanity.
respectfully.
Yeah,
so-
actually, like, you guys should look him up. He did some very impressive things with the civil rights movement in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh.
With the NAACP.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, making it possible for surgeons of color to practice.
I would love to. What's his name?
Shegun
Shegun.
Olowofoyeku. Jesus Christ. Have I
Yeah.
forgotten my brother's name?
I mean,
Well,
he's
you have
20.
so many.
He's 20.
Look, he's like, hold on.
He's like, I
which
got up
one?
to 10.
He's like, hold on, which is? Hey, that's how I am with some of my nephews. I got a lot of nephews. I'm like, hold on, when's their birthday? But you was like,
No, but
that's
she's
how
like-
you know you got a lot
But
of
there's an
siblings.
old
We
man in the house like, who that? Who that
like I
old
have
dude
to
going to the
check.
refrigerator?
that had to have been interesting
I gotta
though,
check.
like remembering birthdays. I know, be honest.
I gotta look him up.
Are your birthdays for your siblings all put in your phone because you be like, I lost track?
I might, oh my God. This guy, leave me alone, John. I'm not answering that one.
I know all of my siblings.
I know all of their birthdays.
I know all.
All of them. And my nephews and grandnephews and great-grandnephews and nieces.
Did
All of
you
them.
feel like as far as relationship, because my oldest brother is 9 years older than I am, and we're close, but there's still a little bit of that gap because he was experiencing life at different stages. So he
Yeah.
was more of a brother, uncle, father kind of, relationship.
Yeah.
What was that relationship with some of your older siblings?
That's crazy.
Oh, wow. Everyone had moved out, and they had spread out all over the world by the time I was coming about. But the folks who stayed in Nigeria, the brothers who stayed in Nigeria, I had good relationships with most of them. But I was actually closer to my niece, for example, because
Okay.
she was closer in age to me.
Oh, wow. So the relationship was kind of, because your older ones
Yeah.
went on to have kids.
Yeah.
And by the time you came along, it was like,
We were
y'all
same-
just
yeah,
going to
we
be
were
like.
age mates,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
And that's actually been a beautiful relationship.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. What do your siblings say of your success and all the things that you've been able to
Send me
accomplish?
money.
I don't get too much of that, actually.
Okay.
No, I don't get
So
too much
humbling
of
when
it.
you're in the family, right? Yeah.
They're happy about it now.
Yeah.
They're proud now.
Of course.
Now.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, before, did they ever tell you, well, in case it doesn't work, you do something, medicine or something? No? Medicine, I'm sorry.
It wasn't as nice as that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do you think I'm
going to make it.
I'm gonna push
Worse than that.
I'm gonna
Worse
push
than
and
that?
dig.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push and dig a little bit because, and maybe this is coming from my standpoint. I'm 6 of 7. My junior brother. I felt like my father was obviously hard on everybody else that I saw up, and I think I was like the last. And something happened between 6 and 7.
You got
There's
softer?
Like my little brother got away with everything.
They were
Do you
over it.
think
They were
some of your
over it.
siblings?
They're retired, bro.
Yeah. Do you think some of your siblings, like I'm getting this now with a 24-year-old and 13-year-old, that's the range with my 4, and he goes, you guys didn't do this with me. I'm like, well, I didn't have this going on. And ain't
had
nobody
more
got time.
energy.
I was like, and you were my first, and I had to pour everything. You're not gonna do this. You can't eat off the floor. You can.
New
The
parent,
other ones
you're
are
like,
like, just eat off the floor, whatever.
Yeah.
But I've often wondered that dynamics, especially with that age gap. I wonder if any of your siblings look like this one is spoiled. Oh, she's the favorite because she's this, she's that, she's this, and she's the baby. Did you feel that, or were you just in baby privilege?
Everybody loves me.
They all threw her up.
I tell my brother, we still have conversations like, man, you got away with a lot, man. You didn't get nearly the
But
whoopings we
20,
got.
oh, they done.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
yo, you can move out if you want.
Look, I was like 20th. I was in boarding school since I was 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, and then shortly after that, I moved to America,
Yeah.
18. So 10 to 16 is like secondary school.
Yeah.
So that's all boarding school.
Yeah.
And then 18 to now. So
You've been-
count
yeah.
how many days, how many actual years I actually spent with my family. It's really
Very
small.
little. The boarding school is interesting because it was something my parents. I was born here in California, and my parents would always threaten us with two things if we got out
Send you
of
back.
I would send you to boarding school. Yes. Like if I grew up in a gang violent area, and there were two things I feared: my father and his whoopings. And
sending us
to boarding school. I would send you to boarding school.
Oh, we got sent back to Nigeria.
I'm
We
and
just,
it just
we
felt
have
like
people will just send you back to Nigeria. I'm like, damn, I'm
it
gonna have
was-
no cable.
Yeah.
No, because I'm thinking.
So what was the boarding school like? Why was that such a I don't even know what boarding school is. Like, I only went to public schools.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, but it just, the way they said it and when they brought it up for the worst things that we committed at home.
You get whipped in boarding school. Yeah, that's
You
get
don't even
beaten
have to be in boarding school to get whipped.
Right, that's
Yeah.
true. They love to spank you.
Yeah.
Anybody can
It's
spank
not
you
a
in Nigeria.
spanking, love.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beating.
I still
A
have
flog?
I still have like sticks like in my hand.
Flogging.
Yes, that's what
My
we would
father
call
always
it.
said, I will flog.
Yeah.
He would do this. I will just flog every. He would do that. Flog.
Yeah.
He didn't ever say flog. I looked it up. Oh, the British version means to beat. Oh yeah, my father said, I will just flog. I will just flog everybody. He would do this with his finger.
Yep.
The next time, I would just flog everybody. Flog. Let me look. Flog. Yeah, flog means to beat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what it is.
So
Yeah.
what was that
Like
experience
thrashing.
like?
Thrashing.
That's thrashing.
A thrashing.
By grown-ass men
Yeah.
with big-ass sticks.
Word.
Yes.
Yes.
Was
It
the
wasn't
education
cute.
elite? Was the experience, like, none of that was...
What?
No, because I'm thinking was it?
What
was
did
it,
you learn
it's like,
from that?
Hey, here's an elite education with a bad beating. I don't know what boarding school is. I genuinely don't know.
Well, boarding school and flogging, they don't go hand in hand. Boarding school is an experience. It's kind of like heaven and hell at the same time.
Word.
Yeah.
Heaven and hell. What do you mean?
In the sense that at 10 years old, you're put in a school and...
Uniforms.
Uniforms, but that's negligible. My school happened to be like a 6-hour drive away, and I didn't really comprehend what was going on. So when I got there with my family, and I was like, oh, this is cool. All right, you guys leave. And then they left, and then the lights went off, and I looked around. It was 10 years old, and I'm like, where the fuck am I? Like, and then I just started bawling.
Oh no!
Wow.
And then you don't see your parents for months. You see them on holidays, and then you have visiting days as well. So it can be traumatic. For me, I think it was very traumatic. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then there's also like, you know how things look nice and shiny when it's visiting day or when your parents are around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
When they leave.
you see what's really going on.
Oh, so they were just showing up for company.
Yeah. So it was for me. I think it was traumatic, but it's also a thing that's quite common, and I think people might have varied experiences. But I think that separation from my family was very hard on me.
Wow.
But it did allow me to thrive and have the career that I did have when I moved to America. Because then I was just completely self-sustainable. I didn't get homesick, at least to my knowledge at that point, and because I had gotten used to it at the age of 10.
So that's where you said the heaven and hell.
Heaven and hell,
Heaven
yeah.
and hell,
But
wow.
it's also fun when you get used to it because you're always in school with your friends.
Yeah.
And we used to torment our house mother like late at night, having fun in the dormitories and stuff.
Yeah.
It became fun eventually, but then that shit hardened me as well.
Wow.
I think it's also heaven and hell because it prepares you for the world in a way as well. As brutal as it is as a young kid, it still prepares you for the world. And especially the world that is Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like you had to go to counseling to kind of undo some of or did you just use it?
I'm doing that now.
You're doing it now?
I'm doing that now. I think I'm just starting to, after living with chronic pain from endometriosis for so many years, 25 years, I had successful surgery 3 years ago.
For which one?
Endometriosis.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So for the first time in my life, for the first time since I was 13, I know what it is to have all the days of my year. Remember that machine I hit you up on Instagram and I told you guys should bring it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the shit I'm talking about. It's a machine that simulates
Yes.
what cramps feels like.
Yes.
Oh, that we can try?
Yeah. I did it
Well, how did it
on the
feel?
talk actually.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
It was bad, and I was trying to be prideful, and I was like, Nope, it's not. Nope.
And
I'm gonna show
that's
like, that thing jacked
and that's
me
how
up.
I feel about people who want to be women. You need to get that added to it also.
But to add the what?
I have so many questions about that, dude.
Because I don't think it's fair. You need to have everything. I want you to have every, because my sister was, when she had cramps, she was balled up for days.
Yeah,
And she'd
so
be
she
like,
probably
get
has something
out,
like
don't
that,
look
yeah.
at me. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
She was like, it was really painful. Some girls don't have anything, but I grew up with a sister that was like,
It was painful.
balled up in the bed, like serious. Wow. So that machine, I'm interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you guys could have brought it because I'd like to see what it actually feels like and tell you if that's what the pain actually felt like.
Oh,
Because that was my life every month for 7 days, and the week before, I would be preparing for the pain, and then after the pain, I would be recovering from the pain, which means I only had 1 week a month. And then not only that, pain-free. Not only that, there was also the psychological trauma of having to convince doctors that I was in the kind of pain that I was in. And there was one time I passed out, and an ambulance came to pick me up, and I went to the hospital, and they were concerned for the first hour only about getting my information, and then they left me standing for like probably another hour with no bed, and then I started throwing up from the pain, and then magically a bed appeared, and there was no treatment. I just kind of waited it out, and then once the pain was over, I just took the shit and left.
Remember when I was talking about history?
Yeah.
Now, the history of medicine with African Americans was that black women don't feel pain. They used to operate, the father of gynecology, this guy Mims, they just took his statue down in New York.
Yeah.
I live in New York. But there was a history, they just took this guy's statue down because he experimented on black women slaves for white women. They would just use unanesthetized black women slaves to work on their, and to do experiments. That's what they did. That's why the treatment of black people and black women, especially in hospitals, they think that they don't feel pain. That's why you got to be very careful. That's why history is very important.
This is something
understand.
I talked to my wife about too, and I'm hearing this so much, and from so many different people, like about women and their experience of not being taken seriously in hospitals, especially in pain or something going on, and it's just like, it's a weird thing to even think of somebody.
Do you not
coming in.
experience that when you go? Do you guys not experience this in hospitals?
I'm glad that you asked that.
You go to the hospital
and my
a lot?
wife.
You in the hospital a lot?
No. I sometimes butt heads with my wife. I'm like, no, just ask. And it wasn't until she started telling me about how she's being treated in the hospital, because I'll just go in there and be like, hey, something's not right here. I need you to draw blood. And then it'll say, okay, no, but I need an extended panel. I want more than just your 3 or 4 things, your hemoglobin, this and that. I want this. No, sir, we don't do it. No, so I'll just go in there and they'll go, oh, okay, well, fine, and get a little attitude, but they'll give me what I want and give me what I ask. But I don't have that experience as a black man, as a man. Like, I don't have the experience of
also,
not being believed.
Biologically, you guys don't go through like some of the things that women experience that cause us to also being in it's like just hormonal shit, all this stuff goes on, right?
Yeah.
So perhaps you guys don't need it as often, maybe?
That could be that, but I also think there's a lack of education. Like, I had the great fortune, and I love these women, Amanda Klutz, Natalie Morales, Cheryl Underwood. We worked together on The Talk for so many years, and we started to really have great conversations about perimenopause, menopause, and it allowed me to go back and think about, women that I've dealt with, from my wife to deal with my wife, with my mother, my aunts, and all these women that I've had experiences with, and I'm going, oh shoot, I didn't know. And I even think about my sister, like as we were growing up, like, there wasn't any education about it, about what women go through. It was just kind of like, if I didn't talk to Amanda, Natalie, and Cheryl about menopause and perimenopausal, I would never have known what to look for, what to see. And so it gives me as a man empathy, but I wonder how many doctors go through med school, go through this, and it's kind of one of those songs, well, just skip over. No, just skip over this. And so when somebody comes in and say, hey, I'm experiencing this, it's like, you'll be fine. Just take this and you'll be good,
There's actually the surgeon who operated on me 3 years ago, Dr. Sechkin. He also has a book about endometriosis. And I was honored at the Blossom Ball this year, actually in May. And I remember I was coming back from Nigeria, and I remember like reading his book and also thinking like, what do I want to write for my speech? And I opened the first page, and it was a dedication of about maybe like 7 lines. I read it, and I just burst out crying because I'm like, this person actually sees what I've been experiencing for a quarter of a decade, and has written it in so succinctly everything that I've been feeling and I didn't know I was feeling.
Wow.
And in that book, they talk about how women dealing with endometriosis in the past were treated for dementia, were treated for all this crazy shit, operated on, experimented on, because the doctors didn't believe they had the pain that they had.
If you don't mind me asking, what are those symptoms? What is it? I remember asking Cheryl, like, what does menopause feel like? She go, oh, I'll tell you what it feels like. It's like fire, and it starts from here, and I was like, oh, wow.
There's night sweats.
Yeah.
My ex girlfriend, night sweats. There's that. There's weight gain. There's and the funny thing is,
hold on, is that from endometriosis?
Endometriosis? No, you're talking about.
I thought you were talking about menopause when you brought up menopause. Well, they say endometriosis also can be caused like if you drink like non-organic coffee. Coffee can do it. They say a lot of different things. It's like it's cancerous. Is it cancerous? Because there's fibroids and then there's endometriosis. You guys know.
What is it?
What does
and
it
there's
feel like?
adenomyosis. There's so much stuff. Yeah. And what does it feel like? Is what you're gonna
What does
ask
it feel like? What like for people out there who are looking at this and are going to say, oh wow, I actually never heard of this, or like, what does it look like? What should somebody look for? Like, kind of that whole experience.
You're not supposed to experience pain during your period, and if it's chronic and is excessive, that's abnormal. It's not a gift or a curse from God. It's something is wrong, and you have to look into it. And what does it feel like? It feels like someone grabs your balls.
Oh, Jesus.
And then starts pulling it with the intention of tearing it out. And they're successful one muscle fiber at a time.
That's what I learned in Kung Fu.
That's what it feels like. But it doesn't last, it lasts for days.
For days?
It lasts for days.
At the consistent level, or
no,
it goes like...
It differs for people.
Ibuprofen and hundreds and hundreds.
Which is also harming you.
Wow. Yeah.
So I just recently met a couple of women who experience it all the time, even when they're not on their period. But for me, it would fluctuate throughout the 7 days, but it would last like clockwork.
Wow. Yeah.
It was terrible. The first 3 years of my show, Bob Hearts Abishola, you can watch some scenes and you might be able to tell like I was just crouching like in the corner before they yelled action. Yeah.
Man.
I've done stage performances like that. And because of the responsibility I had with the show, I was like, I need to figure out how I'm going to end this because this is not sustainable. Yeah. And that's what led me to the surgeon.
Wow.
But it feels like someone is just tearing muscles from the most sensitive parts of your body.
Wow. I can't even imagine.
And I ask your audience, any of them who have actually experienced it, is it this camera that's on?
Yeah.
All of them, like, if you guys have experienced endometriosis, please let me know if what I've described as this pain, like someone just ripping your balls out, sounds accurate to you.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah. I'm going to take a quick little pause because I forgot to do something. We want to definitely welcome you to 154. One of the ways that we like to start is with a little toast. We like to have a little palm wine, a little chin chin. Did I say chin chin right? Because he always. He says they're gonna give. He says back home they're going to. They're gonna give.
No, because they kill us because we were born here. Mm-hmm. So even when I was in Nigeria last year, relatives all in the back of me just hey. Imo stayed. They were like, he's not a real Nigerian. I'm in Nigeria.
Don't listen to them, yeah.
I'm sitting here cheering like this. He have to come home. We're cheering. I'm like, yeah. They're like, it's not real. AI. That is
AI. Here you go. Here.
Thank you kindly.
Yes.
Be careful because it does
you
hit.
Had palm wine?
Of course. Yeah, she knows. The very first episode, I had this for the first time and didn't know. And I just thought, oh, okay, cool. And I'm just drinking it really, really fast. And before you know it, it hit. There you go. Cheers. We got some.
Do we have a cheers in our languages? Because you know how you have salud and
Yeah.
other, we don't have.
I don't think so. This is good.
Yeah, we got to make one up.
We should make one up.
Yeah,
Nigeria Quenu.
Quenu.
Quenu. Hey, you know Nigeria Quenu? Nigeria Quenu? It's like Nigeria Quenu, like Nigeria. It's like a little like cheer, like Nigeria Quenu.
Okay, there we go. You just taught me something new. I didn't know that one.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna jump back into it because I totally forgot to do that.
That's nice.
So 20 siblings, that's a lot. How did we get to 20 siblings? Because I know from my grandfather, he had 4 wives. Was polygamy part of the 20 siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, my father was born in. You ready for me to blow your mind?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
My father was born in 1917.
1917.
Yes. He has a book. Let me know if you want to purchase it.
Wow.
Yeah.
1917.
It's a very interesting.
What's the name of the
story
book?
he had. A great gentleman and advocate.
Great gentleman.
Chief Babatunji Olowofoyeku, SAN, S-A-N.
Yeah.
Wow. 1970.
You can also read about my father on Wikipedia as well.
Yeah.
Very impressive man.
Well, I'm
gonna write all that down.
For
Yeah.
sure.
1917. Took a boat to England in the 30s or 40s to study law at the London School of Economics. He was also considered one of the founding fathers of modern Nigeria because he was part of the council that helped write the Constitution as well.
So he saw your father was how old when he
Passed?
Yeah.
83.
He was 83
Yeah.
years old. Yeah.
And this is roughly around, this is 2003.
2003.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hell, a long good life.
Yeah.
And how many wives did he have?
This might be controversial in the family. Let's
Okay.
leave this one alone.
Okay, all right, okay. But there were multiple. We can say multiple wives.
There was more than one wife.
No
Let's say that. No one will argue with that one.
I'll say this because I didn't know about the history of polygamy in Nigeria until I was probably in high school. Because I was like, dang, that's when you start learning. You already had sex ed, and I'm like, wait, Dad, how many siblings you have? I'm like 15. I'm like, dang, I'm starting doing the math. I'm like, that's a lot of work, And it wasn't till college that I realized that my grandmother was one of 4. And I'm going, and I was like, but wait, how's that? But then I started doing research. About 35% of Nigerians are, and it's not something that is frowned upon in the Nigerian culture. It's just like,
We just not to flip it on its head so women can have more husbands too.
Okay.
Equality, why not?
You see this? That's husband 1, husband 2, husband 3, husband 4.
Why not?
They're doing that here, polyamorous relationships. They got as long as everybody knows.
Yeah, as long as everyone's happy.
Neo's doing it.
Do you think something like that? Yeah, I know.
Neo.
Do you think something like that could happen or be accepted in the U.S., especially when you think about the cost of living and you think about everything else? You think something like that could happen in the U.S.?
Isn't it already happening?
That's what I thought. Polyamorous stuff.
Not even that. I thought polygamy was also a thing.
Well, I don't.
It was illegal in some areas.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Some of these religious cults were doing it.
Maybe why.
Yeah. What did your parents do for a living?
My father did a lot. He used to be a school teacher.
Okay.
He was also a principal. He then became a minister of education, another ministerial position as well, senior advocate of Nigeria. So that's the highest level you can ascend as a lawyer in the legal field in Nigeria. He also played the organ in church. I think he was also a Latin teacher.
Okay.
My mother, strongest woman I know ever. She was a caregiver for most of my life. She also was a secretary, my father's secretary.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should be grateful for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And she owned a party rental business called Fellows. And all I wanted when I was in Nigeria was to take over the business. I was actually looking forward to it, but then I started my career here. But that was actually one of the more prominent party rental companies in the country. And we like to party.
Oh yeah.
Like
Ain't no party like a Nigerian party. That is for sure. So your father did. So he was into politics and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's cool. And I understand that both your parents were chiefs. Is that correct?
Yes, both of them are.
So now explain because I've always heard about, oh, this such and such is chief because you're chief. And I want to ask you to get into that.
Chief.
Like, so how does that work? What is a chief and how did you become chief? Was this something that was like hereditary that was passed down? And when did you go through your whole chief
I invited you, dude.
Did I miss it?
No, I think you responded actually, but I did invite you.
That's right. You did. You sent it via DM. Yeah, that's right.
It was,
and I was filming. That's right.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ceremony. It was so beautiful, and I had it on my father's. What would have been my father's 108th birthday, and this honor. I got this honor for two reasons: the work I've done in Hollywood, being recognized for the great work I've done here, and also it was through my mother's lineage. But it's also like a town that my father was born and raised in, and he at some point was the legal advocate of that town. So it's like steeped in all my ancestry. And my obligation, or the one that I've chosen to take upon myself, is to give back to that community in various ways that I'm working on.
Oh, that's cool. So do you feel different? Do you act different now? Do you have, you had your normal walk, and then you have your, do you have your chief walk now?
I got my chief walk.
Okay.
Have you blocked some numbers?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Chief now. Ain't this a bitch?
If you can't respect the culture, my guy, you're going. Now I feel like I'm steeped in more of purpose. And if you're not with it, if you don't understand what my community means to me, what my land means to me, what this title means to me, and the work I want to go over there and do, then I can't really fuck with you.
Okay, we got to get into this then, because all I ever knew when my dad would say chief, this one's a chief.
Yeah, chief, yeah.
And I would see everybody going through this whole doing the prostrating thing, and I'm like, well, I don't, Dad, what's this? What's happening? And so I've seen it now, after I learned about it, I've seen it change over the years. It used to be when I was younger. Let's go. It used to be, and I didn't do this. Shame on me. I didn't do this when you walked in as a chief.
I forgive you. You can't do it now.
Okay. The chief is here. Wait, hold on. No. Ladies and gentlemen, the chief has reached the building.
Let me say this one thing. The closer you get to the ground, the more horizontal you get on the ground, the more you respect me.
Okay, so here it is. So here it is. And I'm gonna show you. You're gonna do the work. This was the respect. This is the respect in the 1950s and 60s. It's right here. This is
wow.
See, okay, thank you. Okay. Then it turned into this. Right? You have to have good knees, right? And then in the 90s, it turned into this. Okay. And now it's this. I'm like, what? Wow. Soon it's gonna be like this. What's up, dog?
Word.
Never.
Yes.
I won't allow it.
I remember.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And that's because I remember my friend Ade.
No.
His grandfather was a chief, and this is Chicago. We walking, and he said, "Oh, this is my grandfather. He went all the way to the ground to cement." I was like, wow, he had to do that. I was like, yeah. To the ground. That was back in the day.
I only saw that as a kid, and just for some reason, it turned into the toe touch. And then now it's just kind of
push-ups. Give me 20.
And for the women, we go on our knees.
Yes.
Or you curtsy. That's the variation.
So they when they come to you, they going on their knees for you?
Yes.
That's dope.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
I would also do it for my elders as well.
Oh, that's great. I like that respect, though.
Yeah, it's
I like that because the Asian culture is all about that. They're all about that.
I think there's something quite special about it.
Most definitely, because in the American society, it's like now older people are afraid to talk to these young cats. They just be like, "Yo, shut up, old man," that kind of thing. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
And I think that needs to be installed again. That respect.
Yeah.
But I love that. That's beautiful.
And from chief to Hollywood star. It's amazing your career, and because you've been in shows like Modern Family, How to Get Away with Murder, Westworld, Law and Order, 30 Rock, of course, and then Bob Hearts Abishola. What was that like? Did you ever see that this was going to be your future, and how did you even get here?
Wow.
What was the genesis?
Oof.
The genesis.
A lot of trauma.
A lot of trauma.
Let me see. Which of the, did I ever see this happening? I saw something happening. I felt like a very strong pull that I couldn't ignore since I was in Nigeria. Because there was nobody in my world that was in support of me going into the arts in Nigeria. But I felt something intuitive, there was something innate. It was, I don't know, like people say I'm hearing voices, but there was no voice actually, it was just a feeling. Like this is the path you're supposed to go down. And I allowed that to guide me. And it guided me to theater school in New York. I remember I had a sister who lived in Long Island, and I looked at the subway map, and because my parents wanted me to stay with her initially, and study economics and go on to law school.
Yeah.
So I look at the subway map, and I'm like, okay, Long Island is here. What is the furthest away from here that's still in Manhattan? Where's the school?
That's, you know the
That's
train
where I'm
map.
going.
Were you on the train?
Yes,
That map
yes.
that's on the wall?
Yes.
Yeah, see, you don't know nothing about the subway.
I don't.
See, because every time he comes to New York, he goes like this, oh, where the hell are you now? What avenue or street?
I always tease him.
He always clowns me when he comes to New York. I go, yo, you're where? Oh, you're between. He goes like this, well.
How the heck you know
And
that?
you can tell from the numbers, right?
Hell yeah. I go, where you at? I say, you between what? Oh, I'm on 34th. Between what avenues?
I'm like, I don't know, man.
I'm on this avenue.
In LA, it's
Between what
just all
streets?
address. Like, it's just like, it's my address.
On Broadway, when you're in New York, on
Yeah,
Broadway, the
that's
numbers start in both directions.
That's right.
And if you're going east, it starts 1 east, and if you're going west, it goes 1 west, and it goes down the avenues that way.
And
You
Fifth Avenue.
LA.
LA has been very, very good to me.
Thank you. See?
What is it?
See?
My
LA has been
foundation
very,
was
very
New
good.
York.
Because she worked. When you ain't working, they ain't shit to you. That's real talk. But you work. You are working. You do things. So LA's like,
What up?
I gotta ask you, how many auditions? Because I think there are a lot of people. I know when I first, got hip to you, and I'm looking at you doing your thing. I'm like, it's easy to think when somebody's really, really good at something that it just came easy. Like, how many no's, when you went on audition, did you get before you got your very first yes that made you go, I got this?
Actually, acting did come very easy to me.
Okay.
It started at the theater department at the City College of New York, where for the first time in my life, I had a community of artists that welcomed me and professionals who welcomed me and also said, hey, this path you want to go down, yeah, it's all right. You're going to do okay. And this is a career that's worthy of your time and attention.
Okay.
And I had that foundation. I remember my first audition. I was just walking through the City College of New York campus, and I see a flyer, and it was like audition for a part for a musical. And I went, I auditioned, and I got in. That was my first yes. However, there are many no's. And how many auditions have I been on?
ooh, if we got paid for auditioning,
If we got paid for auditioning.
I'd be like, I just want to audition. I'm
Yeah.
great. This is all from auditioning.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a part.
Yeah. Auditioning is probably the job more so than actually
Getting
anything else.
yeah.
Than getting it, yeah.
Was there anything in your life that prepared you? Because I know when I made
Boarding
the
school?
transition, boarding school is very, very interesting because it's different. Like when I transitioned into Hollywood from athletics, like it's different because your coaches are building you up and breaking you down, whatever. But somebody just telling you no, and you're like, dang, like,
Constantly.
I can't get this
Yeah.
right. Like, so boarding school
Boarding
helped
school
you.
is kind of like jail.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a mini little prison, like a
Yeah.
little miniature prison.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I got
Like,
another
think about that
question.
structure, except you get
Yeah.
to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you get to go to school in prison too, some of them, but yeah, that's what boarding school is
I'm
like.
gonna
I also did so much extra work.
Yeah.
So much. God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
I paid my dues.
Yeah, you did.
I want to ask, like, as an actor, like, because I had some really great acting teachers in New York City. Who was your favorite style? Your Meisner, Stanislavski. What did you study all of that, or were you just like
Someone tried-
Adler, Stella Adler, Lee Strasberg? Were you one of the? Did you do that or no?
People try to teach me, but I didn't like it. I'm not like a theory kind of person. I'm a practice kind of person. I do dig Stella Adler.
Thank you. My favorite.
I fuck with her.
My favorite
I
was
fuck with
like,
her.
just watch life.
Yeah.
Look at life. Look at reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Stella Adler was Marlon Brando's favorite teacher. So yeah, those are
those are
acting
those are
methods. There were
methods, yeah.
different famous
Yeah.
teachers,
Yeah.
Uta Hagen, the Stella Adler, Lee Strasberg, Ilya Kazan, there were all those. Yeah, we had to
Yeah.
read all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Stella Adler was also, I think that was the modality some of my professors also explored. So they also introduced me to it, as well as Strasberg and Uta and all of them. But Stella was the one that resonated the most with me. Yeah. And I remember they used to play this tape of her, and she used to get so passionate and tell you, like, when you're acting, today's the day that it's about everything today. Let it all out.
Yeah.
I dug that shit.
Yeah. I felt that. I was like,
because when you watch video of her, it's like,
yeah, she's intense.
Yeah,
like
it's
her.
great. It's great. Yeah.
I like her.
So when you landed the role on Bob Hearts Abishola, and this is your show, you guys kept it real. Like watching it, it felt like to me like I wasn't watching a show because I lived this in America. You know, from my dad, my mom, aunts, uncles. I'm sure you had the same thing. Like, I was always interested. Like, how did you guys get Hollywood not to sanitize the experience? Because some of it going like, yo, like I'm looking around like, did we just witness this on TV? Like, no, like this is only stuff that happens in my home. Like, how did you guys prevent Hollywood from sanitizing it down to making it, this caricature?
My boss, Mr. Chuck Lorre.
Wow.
Yeah. I was even told, like, through the process, like, this is what happens, when you work with a genius that is Chuck. It was just being a part of the Chuck Lorre universe.
I read for Chuck for
You
that
did?
show.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah?
Gina
For what
Yashre
role?
is a good friend of mine because
Oh,
we're both
nice.
stand-up comics.
Yeah.
So I've traveled with Gina for a long time, Canada, and she called me and said, Godfrey, I got a job. I was like, what job? He's like, it's a job with Chuck Lorre. I said, Chuck Lorre? Yeah, it's like a Nigerian. They were looking for a Nigerian comedian, a British Nigerian, and they found me. Like, it just, some like Google, and they found Gina Yashre. She's been in her game for a minute. And she was like, I'm doing it. And then she got on and she's like, I'm a producer too. I'm a producer. I was like, that's awesome. And then she calls me in, you coming in to audition. Just come in. I read
Do you remember the
role? It was
role?
one of them worker dudes or something. I guess guys in a warehouse or
Okay,
something.
yes. Okay, I know.
And I was like, why? She goes, no, Godfrey, just come in. Just do it. I said, I did it for her. I didn't expect nothing.
Yeah.
I went in there and I guess I was supposed to be an African dude that's putting up boxes, right? Okay. That type of shit. I don't know. I went in, everybody was there.
It was more than that.
But I know there was
like
a lot of Africans.
subliminal
There was
shit
all
going
kind of
on as well.
Africans. The guy who used to work for Ellen DeGeneres, the DJ.
Tony.
Every African was in there. We're like, hey, what's up, man? We go in there, do a thing, and then I go back home and whatever, and Gina's like, man, you killed it, man, you crushed it. And I said, well, why? What happened? He goes, Chuck Lorre said he's really handsome. He's too handsome for this part. I'm not even bullshitting.
That's a good reason not to book something, no?
Yeah,
You look so good.
I like to work. I want to be cross-eyed. I got another movie. But yeah, that's what they told me.
Well, we would have been lucky to have you.
I would have been.
Tony
that
is great as well.
That would've- and I know
Yeah.
Billy Gardell from doing shows with him. He's a stand-up.
nice.
He originally stand-up comic.
Yeah.
The nicest man
Yeah.
on the
Yeah, he's
planet.
super
Considering
nice.
he's on a
Super
second
nice.
sitcom, which is all in syndication. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
he's
Yeah,
super
but
nice.
I auditioned. That's why I was really so happy for Gina.
Yeah.
And just glad that you guys just won. You guys won. That's
that
great.
was a unicorn. That was a
Beautiful
beautiful
unicorn.
beautiful, shiny.
You ain't lying. CBS too? Lord have mercy.
It might come back. It might come,
Why not?
yeah, it
I'm
might
down.
come back.
A spinoff.
I'm down.
Were you mindful of like the stereotypes of, having, been, coming from Nigeria, 18, obviously you lived and came here, experienced life. Were you mindful of the stereotypes? And are there those stereotypes that you go like, these things just irritate me. This is what Americans get wrong about Africans.
Yes.
Yeah. What were they?
I remember when I was younger in Nigeria, I remember coming across some of these portrayals, and I just was like, I don't know any, specifically with the women in this case, I just don't know anybody who behaves this way.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who acts this way. So when I got even for the audition, I was like, okay, so I understand what's going on here. Like, I'm reading the script, I understand the character. I was like, how do I portray her where she has dignity, where she doesn't become a caricature, and where she's relatable and still also sexy because she's a love interest as well. So that it was very important to me that it was authentic and it wasn't offensive, and that it was also funny. So it was like a balance. And you know, we went to some really deep places. It wasn't just a comedy. It was also quite dramatic. There were some episodes when Abishola was going through it, when she was dealing with her ex-husband and separation from her son. So like it was important that she was real and that I could be proud of her, the way I portrayed her. Yeah. So I had conversations about that on set, and luckily I was working with great people who were open to listening.
Whose call was it to speak Yoruba on the show? Who made that call?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was just really dope to see and hear and going,
That's crazy.
Okay. I know it shit. Oh, okay. I can pick out some of the words I can.
And it was subtitled too. I know a lot of people came away
Yeah.
with understanding a little bit of Yoruba. I know some of our cast did, for sure. And even knowing the names of Nigerian foods, Yoruba foods and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and still eat it. I know Billy cooks jollof rice. He cooked me jollof rice.
He's like, I love that jollof rice. That's some good
And you know,
stuff.
I actually think because of
That's Billy
the
Garden.
hit of that, like on social, like I remember there was this one girl that went viral. I think she was like an Asian woman. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm eating fufu for the first time, and it's so good. And there's this goosey, and I was like, why is she talking like a Valley girl? But and she was, and it literally blew up. I had my friends sending me. And I'm like, it's just like I don't get it. Like, this is normal. But I think the popularity of the show made other people outside of the culture like really
More
go, like,
open.
what is this?
Yeah. More open, more curious.
I seen a
about it.
hillbilly. There's a hillbilly that dude that went viral eating a goose. He goes, man, tell you right now, got that a goosey. He's outside like this. Woo, got that a goosey in that Eba. What? Chunky little white dude like, man, you dip it in this right here? Fire.
I mean, the food is good. It's good food, too.
Of course, you know us. Woo.
It's not just hype. It's good.
It's really good. It's really good.
It did make me go, and because there was so much, from me growing up in, not always identifying because of the teasing at school and being made fun of. And I still have these memories of my father. He put on it was so sloppy, by the way. He put up a big whiteboard in the house upstairs, and he would write, Yoruba words for us to learn, But my father had to work because, LA is expensive. My mom had to work. So it kind of withered away. And, it's like, okay, cool. Like, we don't have to get made fun of.
Yeah.
And when I'm watching you guys speak Yoruba, I'm like,
jealous.
There's,
of course.
envy, because there was no threat, but it was, the enviness of like, I want to do that because it's on my name. When people hear me, people talk to me, they're like, I want to learn. It's just like, I'm like, so I'm actually, because you are chief,
No, I love
you have to help me.
Okay.
Like, just help me with a little bit of the tone. Because we had it, with Godfrey, he's with Igbo. He's better, he's got the enunciation.
Here's the thing.
But I want to actually, where's my card actually?
I was in the movie Fat Girls with Monique, right? Where she goes to Africa and these African dudes. So I'm playing. Well, Jimmy Jean is Haitian, so he's the lead dude. Jimmy Jean. I was supposed to be the lead dude, but they were like, we need a funny guy, and comedy's harder than drama. Okay. So I auditioned for both. So they were like, they want you for both, but we want you for the comedy part. So I was like, okay. So I play his best friend. It's three doctors, and the other dude's Dio. He's Yoruba, right? So we had to speak a little Yoruba in there. So we had to learn from Dio, had to teach us Yoruba, because I'm Igbo. I was like, but my mother spoke Yoruba also, because she grew up in Lagos.
So you understand it?
What?
You understand Yoruba?
No, not really. My mother would flip the language when the Agusanyas would come to our house, and I'd be like, "Ma, that's not Igbo." She goes, "Oh no, that's Yoruba. I grew up in Lagos, so now she would flip it."
Nice, beautiful.
What's your name? I was like, that ain't Igbo. That ain't Igbo. So that was like interesting to try and speak it. It's not easy, man.
So I'm putting myself on the spot. Like, this is something I desire. I have no shame in, that.
You can get a tutor.
I want one.
Please send that
There are a
tutor
lot
to
of
me.
them. There are a lot
But
of
they
them
have to be
online now.
good. They can't be the tutors that.
No, you can't. Like I can't. I'll tell you the truth.
What
Don't
tutors-
shame me.
Don't
shame me because it's
That's not a good tutor.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want
they
you
go like, it's unable- no, I don't want that.
Just teach me. So
That's not conducive. to
Yeah,
learning.
yeah.
Because you're already afraid.
So because you are chief, I need to, I just said, let me start with some of the basic, ones that I can get. So I'm going to start
let's see.
So this one right here, because there's different ones, and this
There's
is
no
where I struggle.
accents on it.
Yeah,
It'll be good.
So this
Can I
one,
see it?
Okay, yeah, sure.
no.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, why is this the one they started with?
Yeah, okay.
Who wrote this for you?
That man.
Where'd you get this from?
It was me. It
I
was
have a
me.
question.
I did is I just took ones that had like they were shorter words, so I could say, okay, let me try to get the.
This is where I
the
want to
tone.
know. Like,
Okay.
there's like these little symbols.
Yeah,
on
the
it.
accents.
I don't know how to
I
read
want to.
it.
What are those symbols? You got to learn because you always got to learn alphabet
The
first.
enemy,
And what is the symbol? Like you say oko.
Yeah.
But what is the one with? Is it with the dots on them? What's the?
Let
one?
me first tell you.
Okay.
This first word you've picked.
Bogus.
Like you can have words that have different meanings
Yeah.
depending
Yes.
on the accent.
Of course.
Depending on how you pronounce it. This particular one also means penis.
Another penis. There's another penis. What is going on with these penises?
Does that say it on there?
Remember the last
It doesn't
one?
say it as
one of the
a translation, but that's what it also
words
means.
all the time.
I just
We
literally
did penis last time.
Yeah.
It was Igbo.
Oh my goodness! I just thought,
Okay.
oh, that's three.
Okay.
That's three letters. I can be able to get that
now
one.
let me. Can I see the card real quick? Now
Yeah.
see. Now here, penis. Damn.
No, but it doesn't say penis on
It
there.
says farm hoe.
Yeah.
A hoe. Not a farm hoe. But this car.
Well, hold on. A hole on the farm?
Yeah, this bitch always fucking in the barn. They call her a farm hoe, man. On the tractor, the bitch will give you pussy anytime. Meaning car is car husband and a type of bird. Now this oko, right? I don't know. It's Lolo. What? It's there's two dots under
At the
the
bottom.
O's. What is? How's that O? The O with the dot. Just say the O with the dot. How do you say that?
The dot underneath,
Yes. What is that? How is that O pronounced?
or
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh. We got her.
oko,
Oko.
oko. That's
So
how
it's like
done.
your mouth is it's all.
Oko.
It's all. So you're going low.
You know,
Oko.
yeah, it's funny because
It's like it's in my
I'm not
name,
even.
too.
I'm like watching, so I can try
It's
to.
the same with my name.
So okay, all okay, all right. That's all.
That's for oko. husband.
Oko.
So that's
Yeah.
so that's
That's with the
husband.
two dots on there, on the
That's
two O's.
one dot. There's one dot under the o.
Oko.
And then ko. Ko is the one on top and on below as well. Oko.
Oko.
Oko. That's perfect.
Oko.
Oko.
So
yeah.
my wife will say
Oko me.
Oko.
Yeah,
So she's
to
like, oh,
say-
this is my Oko.
Yeah, oko
Oko.
me.
Okay,
Yeah,
oko.
oko mi lele.
Yeah.
So
but now,
what is-
how do I make
what
sure
about
she's not going around?
without him?
Oko.
Oko. Now it's O. It's
That's-
back to
that's
O.
penis.
But the other
Oko,
one is
oh.
all.
Yeah.
So my wife can say that, like, there's like,
Is that oko mini?
husband, I
Yeah,
want
she
your
can say that.
Husband, penis.
Oko, missing.
So it's Oko. And this is Oko. Oko. No,
Okay,
there's
Oko
a
is not
dot. There's
on
a
there.
dot and the one that goes up.
Let me see which one.
This is the second one. What's the second one? It's that second one.
Yeah, because
Those are key.
The second one is oko.
Oko.
Husband.
Oh, husband.
Yeah.
Oko.
Yeah.
Oko.
Oko.
So do you follow? It's almost like you
Oko.
follow that accent. Like
See,
when it
but
goes
there's
like-
no-
Yeah,
but
kinda.
It's
kinda.
Oko, but it's not. There's no O. The first one is Oko, right? Without the symbols on it. It's Oko. Then
I
it's
don't remember
Oko.
the proper pronunciation for farm.
Because those little symbols
I
are
think it's
really-
oko.
Oko.
Oko. Yeah.
And then Oko.
Oko.
Okay.
Yo,
And then
It's not easy.
one more.
Okay.
son.
Ile.
Ile. Yeah, house.
Ile.
Home.
House. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a house there?
Oh, low
What about
to
that
high.
one? What about that
And then this.
Ooh, see, look, see the symbol on
Which
it?
one?
What is that?
This one, the one meaning country and land.
Crazy.
Ile.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
I need that. I need that tutor, chief.
Ile.
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 Yeah.
Ile.
Ile.
So
With like
Ile.
AY almost.
Ile.
Yeah, and Ile.
Ile.
Yeah.
Oh, Ile. Oh, so when you did that with
But
your
that
hands,
little
Ile.
thing under there, that what is?
It's called ami. It's like, you know, they have it in French. They have it in
Yeah.
other languages as well.
Yeah,
and it's just
They have-
guiding
It
you
guides
to
you
the right
to the- yeah, yeah.
intonation.
But I'm just saying, if it's under there, is it a down thing for your as far as the sound?
Okay, let's go with four. Let's go with my name. Four. Yeah, it's like going in your lower register.
Okay.
Folake.
Folake.
Yeah.
Folake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four, but that's an E though. That's the thing with the E. It's an E, so it's E.
Which one? Ile?
Ile.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
Yeah,
There's
it
a
sounds
little-
like an E. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Low to high. So.
Oh, that's
Ile-
a dot. That's not okay.
yeah,
That's a dot, right?
Ile.
Ile.
Yeah.
Ile. But you have this symbol and the dot on that E. That's Ile.
I have that on my name too. Folake.
So Ile.
Ile.
So it's all down.
Ile. Folake. Well, no, that's
Folake.
different. Ile.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah. Man, this is all
It's
right.
the dot stuff. You
It's
gotta
so
get that
beautiful.
si-
I think
it's
you should
beautiful
learn
when
it.
you
No,
get it.
so my goal is but my goal is to learn Yoruba at least if I get to 60%, 40, 50% before my father, leaves this earth. I want him to hear me and go.
Let me know if you need me to help you
yeah,
find a tutor.
I would absolutely love a tutor. I got time. I got Zoom.
I actually know who would be great for you.
Oh man,
Yeah.
please,
I
because
just
there's
don't
somebody
wanna
that I
be
need to that would be willing to give me the opportunity to every day we just practice 20, 30 minutes, whatever, a day, because if I'm not around it, it's hard and, I'm older.
He's here in LA too.
Oh, man.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yes. Yeah, I appreciate that.
What other words you have on there? Let me see if there's another one that's interesting.
Oh, no.
Okay. My kids
Booty
all
hole.
call me Baba.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, Baba.
Yeah, Baba. And I'm Baba Beji.
Baba Beji.
Meaning father of twins.
Baba
My
Beji.
father is Baba Beji because he's now grandfather.
Baba?
Yeah, twins and
Baba,
father. He's Baba
Baba,
Beji
Baba,
and Baba
Baba,
Beji.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Baba.
Baba Beji.
Baba, Ibeji.
Baba,
It's
Baba.
funny how you can say the same word. I just actually noticed that. You can say the same word and have the same meaning, but because of what you're referring to, the inflection changes.
Yeah.
So it's Baba, Baba.
Baba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ibeji.
Ibeji.
Baba, Ibeji. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's also Pidgin. You can also flex with Pidgin too. Pidgin English.
I don't. My
They're using a
parents
lot
really-
of pigeon. Like my cousins are pigeon. They're not even doing Igbo like they pigeon. They
Yeah.
pigeon it out.
Yeah.
So that's like a central language for all the languages to speak, for all the tribes to speak to each other.
Oh, to everyone. So the Hausas, the Igbos,
Yes.
the Edos, everybody can speak.
Most, not everyone, but most people can
So
speak
what-
and
how
understand.
would
It's
you
like
say
I think it's the
broken
coolest thing
English.
ever. Give me 5 good ones.
I got Alpha now. I like say you bring me
Alpha
from this
now.
place.
Hey.
You people correct, man.
What is that? How far now? What is it?
How far means what's up?
What's
what's
up?
up?
And you say
Yeah.
I did.
I did.
I did.
I did. That means I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm
I
good,
did.
but I'm good.
Yeah.
I did. I'm good. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm here, I'm
give me another one.
good. What do you want to say?
I said, what did they do?
What did they do?
What did they do? What did they do?
What did they do you?
What did they do? Oh,
You want to insult or you want to?
oh yeah.
Oh,
how about that?
I need
They play.
one insult.
How about
Yeah.
this? They play.
You did play.
They play.
Oh, as
You
a
talking-
threat?
you
As a
talking
threat?
shit? Is that a threat?
Okay.
You they play.
You say, you guys can say like maybe someone steps to you and he's like a guy is trying to, because it's
Trying to-
different with
trying to
guys and
challenge
girls. Yeah, trying to challenge you. And you're like, my guy, you did play.
My guy.
My guy, you did play.
You they
My
play.
guy, you play.
Yeah.
Like, so when I land, because I got punked last time I went
How much
into
did they take?
Murtala Muhammad. She's like, never mind, I already know where you're going. with
Guys,
this.
we should
How
go to
much-
Nigeria and make a movie about the airport.
Oh my
Just
God.
the airport.
Yo.
Okay,
Just
hold on, okay.
That's a 2-hour movie.
Okay,
Yo.
You go
Okay.
get. You go. Okay, I'll go.
I'll do what I'll tell you.
So first time I get to Nigeria, one of my homeboys, he tells me, he said, "Oh man, just be careful when you get to the airport, man. They're gonna get you." He said, "Man, they're gonna have guns there." And I'm like, damn. I'm like kind of like. I said, all right, I better put my mean mug face on. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut so nobody can hear my American accent. I'm Nigerian. My mom Nigerian. My dad, like, don't nobody get it. I get there. I get off the plane. And nobody ever calls me by my middle name, especially my second middle name. And the guy is looking at my Nigerian passport and he goes, Idowu, Idowu. And I'm just like, Idowu. And I was like, oh, shoot. Oh, that's me. Oh, so that's me. I messed up. That's me. And everybody heard, that's me.
They hear the accent.
Yeah. I was like, oh boy. And I'm trying to keep this thing. And I'm like, I grab my bags. Okay, cool, I'm good. There's a soccer game going on. I'm like, good, nobody's gonna mess with me. I get out, I'm like a little kid, like, where's my daddy? Like, where's my daddy? I get the thing, and these guys come up to me, 1, 2, 3, all smaller than me, like, tip me. What do you mean?
Yeah, they
I have
always
my own,
want.
these are my bags. Tip me.
Yeah.
And I just did like this, like, 'cause I'm still
man.
not trying to speak. I'm like, just go. I was just saying jaw
like,
in my
go.
head, like, jaw. I was just trying to have the whole mannerism. I'm like, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, take me, you back to me. I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm like, here you go. And on cue, my dad pulls up, oh, Cammy. Ah, now you get,
Got your ass.
You let these guys in.
Got your ass. So then, last year,
They got you.
Yeah, they got me.
landing in the airport.
Oh.
So we there, we're waiting for luggage. It's taking a long time. I'm like, oh, here we go. Then these dudes are arguing, saying, you know they built the airport in the wrong place. It's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be on the other side. So they're talking about they built it in the wrong place.
Yeah.
They stopped funding another one. That runway was too short. So we're doing, it's a half-hour conversation about 5 or 6 Nigerians waiting on our luggage about the airport is horribly funded. It's like the airport, they still, remember Port Harcourt, same thing. It's to say, how can you, oh yeah.
Nigeria is the best country on earth, and our airports are great.
She's lying.
I only had to tip 15. I mean, at the end of the day, it was $5, $5, $5. I mean, it was just like,
Guys, no, that airport is.
yeah. But no,
Nigeria is the best, my guy.
But
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
hey man, hey, my boy Bala, he's a Hausa guy, so I had a hookup. So my friend, we was like, yo, you gonna meet this guy Bala? He's gonna get you. He was the airport king. I was like right behind him. We had police, the security. Police, okay. And then they go, big man,
Yeah.
And
Same thing still happens, but not
Yeah,
sure about it.
we're going to do that movie.
I think we
no, I'm
should.
being for real.
I can like my last trip back is like it's switched up. So the game switched up a little bit and like it got me off guard. So coming in was a breeze, and then when I was leaving, I was expecting a breeze again, and they hooked me every junction. They can't hook me. I say, now where are you people today? I'll wait. I don't even care if I miss this flight.
Yeah.
So we have a movie, guys. We have a movie.
So we gotta write it down. You gotta get this movie going.
Yeah, I remember it's like every checkpoint was like
something new.
It was something new.
Something new to try to oh, you can't take this. I know when I try to leave, I try to give all these little tokens of things that I bought in Nigeria that I wanted to bring to my family, and they were like, no, you can't. And thank God I had my uncle with me. I mean,
you gotta have guidance.
I'm like, man, he's straight up going to war with them. I'm like,
you gotta have guidance.
Don't worry, go. And
have guidance.
You have to do the dance.
Have some naira with you and have a guide.
We're saying have some naira, but it's just because you have to buy something small here and there. We're not saying anything happens.
Right.
But we're going to make a movie.
We're making a movie.
Have you ever been corrected by I wonder if this happened on set, because this happened to me in college. It was a history class or whatever, and the white teacher, she goes, so the Yoruba tribe,
Yoruba.
And
Yoruba.
the class, I'm like, oh, I think I can do this one. This one.
The Yoruba tribe.
I said, oh no, it's the Yoruba tribe.
Nice.
She goes,
oh no, here we go.
Here we go. I've been teaching history for 20 years. It's Yoruba. And I go, oh no, I'm actually Yoruba. And she just gives me the look like. And so as we're talking and just totally, have you ever had that experience as you were doing, or by then?
The Igbos.
The people like, you know what? We're going to back out now. Have you ever had that experience?
Yeah.
Whether on set or anywhere else?
Yeah. I've been taught by a group of executives how to speak with a Yoruba accent.
Wow.
Or, Nigerian executives.
No.
American executives? Oh.
Were they, I don't know, were they of the other persuasion? Okay.
They were American producers. They
were a bunch of Okos.
Oko. You just saying
They were a bunch of husbands.
No. They were.
Oko husband. I know we're saying penis.
Or farmer hoes. Oh, they could have been farm. Yeah, but isn't that awkward? Like
It's happened kind of like a handful of times, actually.
That's weird. Like, do you just go like, hey, just chill? Like, I got this. Don't worry.
I wanted the job.
Yeah.
So I sang the song.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like you kind of have to pick your battles sometimes.
Of course.
And I think this was my first job on television.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, like I feel like one of the duties of an actor sometimes, depending on what kind of role it is to be a blank canvas. Although I'm trying to make sense of it small sharp, but
Keep
I'm
going.
not sure if it really makes sense.
Yeah.
So I was being a blank canvas for how they saw this character speaking.
So to shape it, right? Yeah. So you have to give a little bit just to get
doubt.
where's the end point of where you guys are going to get to. Like,
They have the power, man. You're trying to get a gig. They got the power. They got the juice. So you're like, so you want me to go yeah. Okay.
Got it. Although
It wasn't that extreme. Kinda.
Yes, you will. Yes, you wait, my baby. Baby, please don't let me down.
Bob Hearts Abishola, you guys tackled a lot.
Yeah, we didn't really have that on the show.
No.
thankfully.
Yeah. No, you guys didn't have that on the show. No, but you guys tackled a lot with Africans and African American relationships.
I love it.
That was interesting because there's the cultural difference. Like, what were some of the differences that you noticed that you kind of like appreciated the show kind of put out there for people to kind of see the differences because it was done in such a tasteful way, you know?
I think actually we had even more interesting conversations around this subject matter in the hair makeup room.
Okay.
Yeah, because we spend a lot of time there, actors and crew as well, and we felt safe with one another.
It's a great place to be, especially in the makeup chair. It's like a good, just
and
talking.
Our
It's
hair
like the
makeup
locker
room
room.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the energy there was great.
Oh, yeah.
So we would sit in there and just have conversations for hours and hours.
Yeah.
And I remember when we were talking about police brutality, and I was asked my opinion of it, and then I gave an example of being in Nigeria and having endured it in various degrees. There was a time where I was whipped by a police officer so they could make way. This is when I was I must have been 14. What uniform did I have? 14. And we were whipped, a group of us, to make way from some expats in the stadium. Wow. And another time, guns were pulled on us. And I think we were just trying to compare what police and civilian relations were between cultures.
The cultures. Yeah. Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
And what about even too, on a side note, because when you talk about the difference, I have not done and seen all of Nigeria. But one of the things that I try to protect with my kids is the beauty of Nigeria. Because I remember and again, it was a shorter trip, but I remember going to Abuja and I remember going, staying at Echo Hotel and going to some of these different places. And I saw things that I didn't see from, pictures and books and things and images. And I'm going, wow. So I always try to show my kids the beautiful parts. I often wonder, in Nigeria, do they see Skid Row? Do they see some of the worst parts of America and go, dang? Or do they only show the beautiful beaches and the mountains and Hawaii and
mostly the latter.
Yeah.
Mostly the latter.
Yeah. Because that's always frustrating to me. I'm there are bad parts in every city, town, or whatever.
We drive down here.
Yeah.
Tent City.
I think we mostly see the hype of America.
Yeah.
I can only speak for myself,
Yeah,
obviously, and things have changed now with social media. You see more. But I remember the first time I saw the projects in Brooklyn. I think it was Marcy
Red Hook?
Projects.
Or Marcy, that's where Jay-Z's from.
Jay-Z,
And my friend took me there. She lived there with her grandma. And I'm looking around. I'm like, this is the projects? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you guys have 24-hour electricity. She's like, yeah.
Word.
I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, how do I move in? I just come in from Nigeria.
Yeah.
I was like, are you serious?
24
And
hour
it's
life.
subsidized? I was like, yo.
Yeah.
But
It's subsidized.
I'm like, this ain't shit.
I was like, yeah. And so Flatbush was very, very good to me when I was coming up, because it was like an upgrade from Nigeria in many ways.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
A generator. The generator's.
Yeah.
Put the generator.
You don't
We have a
have to deal with
generator.
that.
That was a big
Yeah,
deal.
and
right?
there's a beauty to Nigeria that I think gets missed, because for the things that aren't there and the things that are there, like there's still this, like in every different location
we
Yeah.
manage.
we manage.
My
That
father
is
said,
that is a
just
yeah,
manage.
We manage.
Manage.
And let me tell you,
Yeah.
Nigeria is home for me in so many ways. And the closer I get to my hometown, where I'm chief of, Osun State, the more grounded and the more at peace I feel. And the minute I eat pounded yam, and I think, like, so even when I was back home receiving my chieftaincy in May, I remember just sitting down with my family and I'm asking, how do you guys feel? It's like so much peace. So much peace. Like Lagos is magical. Lagos is so much fun. For all the things that also happen that are not always positive, the best times of my life are always in Nigeria. Yeah, always. That sun, the humidity, the people were so welcoming, so loving.
I'm not gonna lie, that humidity when it first hit me, I ain't never sweat so much in my life.
I love it. It's
yeah.
so good. Your hair grows longer, quicker.
And I lost weight too. I was like,
Yeah.
dang, I can see my six pack right now. I was like, I got a little
What's
six
funny is
pack.
people were, when I was making videos out of there, I was making mad videos from, like, we went to the market. I said, let's just go. You know it's gonna be traffic. We went down, I was making videos, and then all these Nigerians, where you from? Where you from? I said, yo, I said, Imo State. I'm from this, I'm making videos. People are like, you look so happy. Like, you're a pretty good mood guy. I said, it's because everyone looks like me. It's my folks. There's doctors, lawyers. It's just us, man. There were other people there, but it was just us.
Yeah. You're not othered at home.
You're not other. No one's looking at you like, what are you doing here? It was none of that. And we don't do that to other people. We don't do that. We're welcoming to everybody. We don't go, what are you doing? We don't do that. And it was just nice. And then being social media, I'm a grown man now. People's like, I see your videos. Oh. The last time when I was there, I was with my uncle, who's a famous Uncle Sonny Okosun, my uncle Sonny Okosun, and Onyeka Wendu. Those are my relatives.
Nice.
So I'm with them. So they're like, oh, but that was when I was little. But now it's like, oh, we know you. And we love the way you represent us, even though you're American. It's okay.
Do you consider yourself American, Nigerian American, Nigerian?
Nigerian American, because I'm Nigerian as well as American. Because the Black Americans are part of my life. Like, I grew up with them. They've protected me. Coming from Chicago, I was y'all. That's my sister was born in Nigeria, but we had Biafra. So my parents came. I was born in Nebraska. Nebraska, my brother, Chicago. We all raised in Chicago, but I'm both. But I'm very Nigerian because that was not all we saw. We ate it every day. We ate the food every day. We had big parties. My mother was part of a women's club in Chicago, and my father was part of a men's club. And I had to go and visit and see all my uncles. So we did Nigerian parties every other week, and so Nigeria was there. And then my friends in our building Nigerian. So I had a balance.
I've often had this, like, with my teammates. We play when we go back and forth, but, like, if you look on my Instagram, I have the Nigerian flag first, and then I have the American, because I consider myself Nigerian American. And it's not denying my American experience, but I'm like, yo, I'm Nigerian. And a lot of my friends who were born here in the States, they'd be like, man, you grew up in Crenshaw. I was like, yeah, I did grow up in Crenshaw, but I'm Nigerian. Man, you ain't Nigerian, man. You just like you African American, you Black. I'm like, yeah, all those things, but I'm Nigerian. And then I started to say, I was like, so if you took a person from China who was born here in America,
they still respect him as Asian.
Yeah, he said you would still call him Chinese. I said, why can't you call me Nigerian? And we used to have this back and forth. So you're not proud of me? No, don't get it twisted. I'm like, I'm very, very grateful that, of the experience and the life that I have here in America. But I can't deny, like, if you deny me, then you have to deny every other. And I took people, obviously, who, like, you can't fudge it. I'm like, if a person's Filipino, that Filipino. That
But black people are the only ones that are not respected for it. It's because of slavery and Black Americans not knowing who they are, so they gather us all in one. Because I have a friend named Frankie Palestro, Italian as it comes.
Yeah.
Never been to Italy. Never. He goes, I'm Italian. You know, I'm going to Italy for the first time.
Yeah.
But no one questions. I go, you're not really Italian.
Yeah.
He goes, they just go, yeah, you're Italian. But I'm first generation Nigerian. They go, you're not. I go, what do you mean? But I think it's a disrespect of just the Black culture where they don't respect, because everybody else is Asian American, I'm Korean American. I know Korean people who are adopted by white families, you still go, that's a Korean guy.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? Because of the success that you've had and you're all over TV and have you had that challenge because you've had success in America? Like, no, you're American. Has that ever happened? I'm curious.
I think it was just perhaps a misunderstanding at some point where some folks didn't think I was Nigerian. They thought I was from another African country.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no one's really approached me that much about that. But I'm curious about how you guys feel about folks who dislike that there's a distinction made between wherever you are from Africa versus being African American.
You know, the way I empathize, and when I was a kid, I was always like trying to prove that I was better because I always felt less than, because of the jokes and everything. But then as I started to get more knowledge, and my father would always pour into me, don't mind them. Don't mind them.
Don't mind them.
Don't mind them is what he would always say. And so, you know, be proud of your name. 'Cause at one time, and I even wrote this in my book, I remember because there's a character on this old show called Amen, and there was a character.
Amen. Hell yeah,
named
with
Dexter.
Sherman Hemsley.
Yeah. And I was like, I wish my name was like Dexter, so people could just leave me alone. I wanted to have the name Dexter. It's such a weird name.
No,
Dexter.
you can't be Dexter. You can have your Christian name.
So,
Is Dexter the one you want?
Dexter.
Dexter Bijamila.
I didn't even
Dexter.
I didn't even go far into thinking about what I wanted it as a last name, but as I got older, I started realizing, you know what it is? It's just this lost syndrome, and I say lost in the most respectful way, in that, if I don't know where I'm from, then how can you know where you're from? And I think it was a hard twist and thing to kind of grasp. It wasn't until I got to maybe late high school and in college, and when, you know, some of the movies started to appreciate, and people go, oh yeah, you African. Then when 23andMe came out, then I started getting hit up with everybody,
everybody says they're Nigerian. 35% Nigerian, baby.
And the excitement,
I love it.
and that was part of the genesis of this podcast, because I saw the excitement from friends that made fun of me. I've forgiven them, I've let it go.
That's why history is important.
Well, yeah, and people will start to get excited about their finding and their belonging. And so when I think about that, I'm like, you weren't saying that I wasn't African or Nigerian. You were really saying, I too want to know.
Where I'm
and
from.
it's like kind of like when I tell my son this, when people go,
I just want to tell you.
hold on, real quick.
History is important.
No, absolutely. No, absolutely. No, it is important. But it's when people make fun of your clothes or, hey, you think you cool. They're not actually saying that, they're actually saying, I really like your clothes.
And I want to be cool too.
And I want to be cool too, but I
you,
can't tell you that.
I remember when I was in college, I went to college in the dorm, I went to University of Illinois.
Yep.
And I remember my friend, what was his name? Was it Aaron? The black dude. And I came in his room, he was playing King Sunny Ade. Mm-hmm. I was like, how the hell do you know? He goes, what? King Sunny Ade is the shit. Yeah. King of Juju? I said, what? I was like, and that's when I was really like, being Nigerian is the shit. It was just like spreading a little bit. He was playing King Sunny Ade in his room, in his dorm room. I was like, what? Because, you know, in Nigeria, you have all the records.
Mm-hmm.
All the records,
the vinyls.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, you're playing King Sunny. I'm in his dorm for like 2 hours, like, what the He's playing all this old African that I grew up with.
It's standard.
Did you grow up with, because you're younger, did you grow up with vinyls in the house and stuff like that? She was probably more of the tape era.
You buy DVD.
My dad.
You buy CDs or something.
No, actually, we got the first CD player we had was actually mine in the house, and it was quite late in time. My father was actually really into music. He was really into classical music. He played classical piano as well as the organ. So we had all of that. I don't have like a strong recollection of them, but I'm sure we have, because I remember we had a player.
Yeah, and you got into music that must have gotten from the love of your
Yes.
father. And I understand, like, you also play the guitar as well.
Yeah, I taught myself, like one of the first things, I used to beg for guitar lessons when I was in Nigeria. So my first year in America, I bought myself like a $150 guitar from Sam Ash.
Was it a Martin?
It was a Takamine.
Takamine,
I think I
okay.
still
Oh,
have
wow.
it, actually. And I taught myself on that, starting with Guns N' Roses.
Do you think you still do you still have it, or is like, well, now that I'm a big time actor, I don't have time to play with the guitar?
I don't have as much time, but I still perform. I performed in December at Jinko Foundation.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, would you?
That's David Oyelowo's foundation.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, would you perform here? Would
With
you?
what? With what? What do you want me to do?
Can we actually get a
You have a
guitar?
guitar?
Oh, yeah, we actually
Jesus Christ.
got. We got a guitar here, and I was just like, well, if you're in town, you might as well.
Are you gonna sing?
Hey.
Okay.
There you go. We got a guitar for you. Yeah.
Jesus, I haven't played in so long.
Okay. I can't wait to hear this.
Wow.
Are you guys gonna sing?
Okay. Yeah.
What do you want
yeah.
us to say? You want Old McDonald?
No, not only.
Ooh.
A little Bob Marley, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And she sings.
Let's go.
Yeah, you don't know?
Yeah, we know the song. We don't know all the
No, I
words
said, and she
perfectly.
sings. So her voice is beautiful.
You sing
Do
too?
that. I'll just do a solo for you
Okay.
guys.
Okay. Oh. Ooh.
Okay. A couple minutes, a couple seconds.
Do you guys have a pick?
I don't.
Oh, there's a hey. Didn't I?
Uh-oh.
Yo, there's
Yeah, I see it.
You see
It's
it?
green.
Oh, is it green?
Oh, green.
Yeah.
Ah, a little surprise in there,
Like
huh?
a Cracker Jack box. Let's go. Nothing? Come on.
So this is a part of the 154 Ninja Warrior. This is a whole obstacle course.
When you're with Nigerians, you have to walk for everything.
Maybe we get. Hey! Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just do a little solo.
Okay. I thought you could have said that.
I'm about to sing a little blues.
Hey. No, we can do a record. We'll do a movie and a record.
You know,
Oh man, we're doing a movie and a record.
man, I thought I was gonna put you on blast. So let me just see. I read that and I said,
Nah,
well, let
I
me
can
see. Because sometimes people be fluffing. They
Is it in
stats.
tune? Is this in tune?
There was one.
One was a little out of tune.
Yeah.
There was one string out of tune.
How you know?
I heard. I
The
heard
D's
it.
a little off.
It's one. Watch. When
So
she's
which
playing,
one?
it's a
Which
little
one's
off.
D? Which one's 8? Is it
This
just
one's
stuff?
off.
It was that one. Yeah, because I heard it was like one was a little off. I'm just telling you. You're bad because I know. I was like, that's not a well-tuned.
Are you a comedian and a musician?
comedian?
A comedian.
You
wanna play?
Can you play?
Yeah.
I
let me
am
say,
going
man,
to
y'all
walk
lost
out
If
of
you can
here.
tell the
Yeah,
D
I'm
was
lefty,
off,
though.
You're left-handed too?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm
When I do
left-handed. You
air
left-handed?
guitar.
No, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I do air guitar.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm doing shit. I'm not.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I was about to drop I was about to spit a rhyme or something.
Oh,
No, this is how you got to do it. If you want people,
I don't know how to play, man.
This is what I do.
I wanna learn
This is
something.
me
What do
right
you do?
here. I just kind of go.
You guys know it's upside down, right?
Yeah, we're lefties because we're
Okay.
lefties. I said I was lefty. That's not a
Yeah,
right.
you
hit.
did say.
No,
I said
I
I'm
was
lefty.
because I was trying to because he.
Nah,
Had,
because I know I'm lefty, so I just played it upside down.
so what you do is you just kind of do this right here, and you go like this, and you just kind of. You just kind of, and you posture, because I don't know why you guys always do this.
To
You
tune
tune
it.
You're tuning it.
So that one that's off, you can tune it to the right.
I have no idea. I am not musically inclined, but you
And
are,
I knew.
Yeah, you did hear it. You have so many talents. Like, do you ever just wake up and go, you know, I am talented. Like, you're genuinely talented.
No, I don't.
No.
Good for you.
You can cry on point, I understand.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I could. Yeah, I can.
Where do you go to cry?
It depends on what's going on in my life.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
But as I've gotten older, I see that there are many points I can pick from.
Yeah. Do you want to have a cry off right now?
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What?
to see
What
who
kind of...
to see who can cry faster?
What in the torture? Dude, nah, I don't want to fucking cry. Can we laugh? No, I'm
let
just
me
kidding.
see. I want to see. I want to see if I can impress you. I'm not an actor. Maybe I should. Maybe you'll put me
tearing
in.
up already.
Can you put me in your next movie?
Yes.
If I do this on point,
Yes.
then
Okay,
I
yes.
okay.
Go ahead.
Definitely.
Shoot. I want this.
Okay, here we go.
I want to be in a movie. I've never been in a movie
Okay.
before. Okay.
Godfrey, respect the art.
Yo, this shit is hilarious. I'm sorry.
You're always making fun of me. I've told you time
You
and
gotta-
time again.
Quiver the lip, man.
No, I don't appreciate. You think because you're shorter than me, and then I'm 6'6", that you could just make fun of me.
Yeah!
It's not okay. Don't clap now. You made fun of me.
He got it!
Do you see this?
He got the eye juice.
Did I get that?
Yeah, that made me emotional.
He
Well
lied.
done. Well
That
done.
was, you did really good.
Well done.
That was awesome.
Yes.
That was, I think,
Daddy, I'm gonna be in a movie now.
I think laughing at you
Well
helped.
done. Well done. That was
Yeah,
good.
thank you,
I got-
thank you.
He did
Hold
great.
on, just because I'm a guy doesn't mean I don't get tissue.
Where did you go for
he
that?
like this. Man,
Where
y'all
did you go
wrong
for that?
You know what?
Y'all ain't
I'll tell you
right.
where I went.
That was really good, man.
Yeah.
I actually had an experience.
Good. Wow.
You know, because in the Nigerian culture, you get whipped for just about anything that's out of order.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was very, and so I was straight and narrow. And
You started to pretend to cry?
so before I got to pretending to cry, I thought I was smarter than my dad. And I remember I took a book that we had, the little
Put it in your
primary
pants?
school.
Put it in your
And I
pants?
put the balloon book as a thick book, and I put it in my pants. I don't know why. Like I thought that was gonna work, but my dad, give me your butt, is what he would say. Give me your butt, and he, bah! And it just made this up. This one. What do you have in your butt? And I took out the book, and it was, and whatever I did, I never did it again. But I hated getting whoopings. And I was like,
I never really got the butt one. I don't think I'd be able to handle the butt one.
Oh, is that-
But for the hands,
Oh, yes. Oh.
Open
I
your
would
hand.
keep a stone face.
Yeah,
open
And
your
this
hand.
grown-ass man
Yeah.
would be slugging a 13-year-old girl
Yeah.
with 2 sticks.
Yeah.
And I would look him right in the eye. Are you done? Thank you.
Oof.
That okay.
Ooh.
So two things. One, once I realized that my dad, if he saw tears, once I knew that would mean that
making
it was
sound.
coming to an end, I learned how to activate it quickly. So whatever it was in my brain, I've learned how to act, like on point. I can just go. I can get to that point. Like this is what I remember to get to stop. Okay, I know if I do this, they'll probably got 3 more lashes left. But what you just talked about right now, like as I was raising my
defiant
kids,
about it, yeah.
and
You
I
spanked
remember
it?
when
You
my
spanked?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
I remember getting pulled into the principal office. What? And so, anyways, my son, he got to a certain point where I'm whipping him, and he just gave me the stone face,
That was my guy.
and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And the inside, I couldn't show it. I'm like, dang, am I getting weak? I'm like,
No, there's a
this-
point.
I said, and that was the last time I whooped him. I was
You
like,
ever see
yeah.
Denzel
I'm like,
in
I couldn't-
Glory?
Yeah.
When Denzel got whipped, that's how I was at
Yeah.
a point. I was bomb. Just one tear. Bomb.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, there's a point where you're just like, you're like, whatever,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And then they stop.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time my father came in, I'm thinking, oh, we about to get smoked. And he was like this, I don't have to spank, flog you. You know now So what will happen now, you will stay inside for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I say, beat me. Don't ground me.
Yeah.
Whoop me right now. Yeah, so grounding was his thing.
Yeah.
It was worse.
That never,
That's
never
worse, yeah.
grounding was never a thing. My dad,
Party, you can't go to this party, you can't go to this. That was the worst.
Yeah, my dad said he would take sports away. That was like, that was the atomic
Just
bomb
start
for
taking
me.
But
things
did you guys
away.
bleed from the floggings?
You said what?
Did you bleed?
Bleed?
Yeah.
No, I mean, there were times that I
Internal.
couldn't.
Oh, they
I
haven't
couldn't-
flogged you well then.
No,
That's
there
flogging.
were times when I couldn't sit down in school. Where you can't.
So you got the welts.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I couldn't write one of my exams because my hands were so swollen.
Yeah.
And bleeding.
Like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you know what? I definitely appreciate it because it was better than the alternatives that was around me. Like it was to me, and I appreciate my father so much because I feared my father more than I feared the gangs in my neighborhood.
No
I'm
doubt.
like, oh yeah, you should join the set, man. We're gonna put you. I'm like, no, like it's way worse at home. You got just jump me because I take that. Jump me. I'm good.
Oh, so would you be jumped? Because I'm not familiar with that culture.
yeah.
So would you be invited,
Jumped
and
in.
if you didn't join, then they'll beat you up?
Yeah, so I had a homeboy. And he was one of my good friends, but I also knew he was gangbanging. But my father made sure that we all 7 of us, none of us got into any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And my father, he was very serious about that. And Daryl's my good friend. I never saw him as a gangbanger.
Right.
And he tried to recruit me into his posse. And I remember just started, because, I was very straight, narrow, lace guy. And it started going around like, yo, Akbar's going da-da-da-da-da-da. And it got to my brother. And it got to my dad. Whew. That will make me cry. And I got the biggest beating ever. I came back to Daryl, was like, nope. Because what they do is they jump you in, they get 4, 5, 6, and they beat you up, and you got to show that you got squabbles, and you got to be able to, you got to try to, and then once you get all bloodied up and messed up, then like, all right, you in, and you in for life.
Yeah.
And so, but that right there saved me, because I was like, just like now, if my dad was very soft with me, like, you know what, I'm gonna take you, well, we didn't have phones, I'm gonna take the TV away, you can't watch TV, I'm gonna count to 3, and if he didn't do none of that. It was like, and that got me, and that sent me into put me on a different trajectory.
Chicago had gangs, same thing. Gangs around us all the time.
Yeah.
My father taught, school educator, West Side Chicago, huge gang population, but they knew my dad. My dad taught some of them.
Yeah.
And there was guys that weren't really gang-bangy-y. They didn't have the gang, but they were gangbangers, but they were like normal, but they were gangbangers. You see little tattoos, and my father made sure, he's like, no, you stay here, don't go there, you go,
Yeah.
Everything was assorted to a gang, like my part, only one part. My father said, you only get one line.
Yeah.
All this, you put in this, all this. My father, when he imitated African Americans, was the funniest shit.
Yeah.
He'd be like, they just be walking like this. Hey, man, motherfucker. Yo, son. His imitation of
My dad,
they just
Daddy,
be like this. They just be walking with the comb in.
My dad, I love you, Daddy, but my dad didn't have it down. He's like, so you think I'm Mr. Cool? I'm like, Dad, like that, cool? Nobody says cool
No,
anymore. Like,
cool.
like Mr. First off, nobody's Mr. Cool.
Ruffians.
But I remember, like, at 25, I got earrings. I'm in the NFL
Me too.
now. And I call it my quarter life crisis. And I'm trying to hide it from my dad, because at the time I had
like
one.
Theo in Cosby Show.
I'm trying to hide it, and it's the starter one that you get from what's the place?
one.
What's the little
Claire?
Claire. I got it from
The
Claire.
Claire, yeah.
I'm trying to, and my
Mary
dad looked
Claire.
at me. He goes, "What is this in your ear?
Yeah.
What is this in your ear?
What you put in your earring?
I will caught your earlobe off with it. Like, you want to be Mr. Cool. This is in 2004. Mr. Cool? This is Dad's
Yeah,
style.
the earring. I had to do one at a time. My brother did it first, so he would talk to my dad on this side, and then he was able to heal, and he goes, "Dude, I did it." He can pull it out when he gets home, because it's already. Then he did the other ear, so it's a whole week of talking to my father like this. And then when I did it, I fucked up. Right, I was like talking to him. He goes,
You forgot?
"Wait a minute, what is that in your ear?" Hey, you're a woman.
It was Did you ever do something that like kind of like, you know, like when you came to you came here and then you came back home and something that's like this one here, you go to America.
Yeah. What is it that they?
I think I lied until I graduated, or I hid the truth until I graduated that I was gonna graduate with a master's with a degree in theater.
Oh.
So for the longest time, I think they thought, okay, she's studying economics, she's gonna go to law school. And then somewhere I changed it to a minor in economics and a major in theater. But eventually, economics went out the door.
Yeah.
And I think my mom kept asking me, what's your major, what's your major, what's your major? Until my 4th year. And I was like, theater.
Oh. So you also played basketball. Like,
Yes.
I was gonna say.
When did you for real can hoop?
Yeah,
I saw this video of you
Triple doubles.
Triple doubles.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So hold on, what position did you play?
Power center forward.
Power
And
center.
when I was in the paint, the ball's always going in. Always.
Oh wow, I saw a little competitive eyes right there. I saw the competitive eyes. So if you and I were to play one-on-one and you play one-on-one with Godfrey, like who would win?
How good are you guys?
I'm good. I played in high school. I played high school basketball. And then after that, colleges didn't.
You're taller than me. Godfrey, you taller than me?
No, you're taller, man. I think you're taller than me. But I'm just saying it don't even matter though.
He
Wow.
can't.
I'm from Chicago. I used to
you can't
watch
play
Jordan.
basketball.
What you talking about, man?
I'll fuck you guys up.
I play pickup.
I'll fuck you guys up.
Well, actually, we have a basketball court right here.
Let's go.
She said, "What? Let's
I
go."
play pickup games with Shaq, man. What you talking about, man? I was more
No,
baseball.
God, I can tell I will win you.
No,
Nothing, I will win you.
We will see now.
Let's see. Where is
Bring
it?
the
I
baskets.
actually learned.
Bring the
the dream
baskets.
shake from Akeem
Bring
Olajuwon.
it.
So,
Hey.
Akeem
So
Olajuwon-
can you?
Come on, man. What? I went to Crenshaw High School. You better Google it.
I don't
Man, I'm
believe
Chicago
you guys.
ball.
man.
What you
No.
talking about, man?
I'm real
This
deal.
my
Like I
man
was a
right
real
here.
hooper.
Okay.
Like I didn't start
Were you-
playing football until my senior year in high school.
Oh, so you can really,
Okay.
you can really ball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. You can't. No.
I learned how to play because I didn't play in Nigeria. At that time we didn't have like a big basketball culture. So I learned how to play from like the NBA 2Ks on PlayStation.
Damn, off PlayStation? That is crazy
And so
work.
that's how I learned most of the rules. And then when I came to college in New York, I went I went for tryouts. And I was one of the tallest.
So you have
And I knew
NBA
how to-
2K training, and
Yeah.
she's in there like just holding the ball like.
Nah. But that's actually quite good though.
They're like, what are you doing? 2K.
Can I see your GTA? Can I see that?
They're like, why are you pausing? I didn't get the ball yet.
That's actually really good. When was the last time you played?
That was good.
When was the last time you played this?
Oh man, when I suck at games, like when I Call of Duty or whatever, I have the PS5 trying to challenge my nephews. Man, I'm so bad, man. My man just being there like, I'd be like, what button is gonna make this motherfucker move?
Are you talking about NBA or GTA?
Maybe any of them games, I suck at all of them. But yeah, I just thought it's amazing that you learn NBA 2K and you go to the court and go, I got to it.
In college.
College, yeah.
That's
college.
crazy
Actually,
work.
the City College we played in that court in Harlem.
Harlem.
Hey.
You was at the Rucker?
What's the rock?
I'm sorry.
No, at City College in New York.
But no, I'm saying I lived on 148th and Frederick Douglass, right by the Rucker. The Rucker is where Kobe and them used to play, the outdoor, where it's packed. It's like they test you. It's the outdoor basketball
don't
court.
think
No,
they
I used to play at West Fort, the Village.
Westport, the cage.
Yeah, the cage.
That's the cage.
That's where I used to
I
play.
perform there almost every night.
Oh, nice.
So you gonna come through?
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt. So
Definitely.
the cage, I remember watching at the cage when I first moved to New York. I'd go down to the cage and watch these dudes argue over a foul for 2 hours. Yeah. But there's the Rucker is very famous, and there's the Kingdom that Dame Dash started in Harlem. But the Rucker was one. I was blocks away from the Rucker, so it was packed, and it's like. KD played there. Dr. J was Kobe. They would go and you test your little. Everybody went to the Rucker.
That's a cool thing to know. Like you play the guitar, you play basketball. You're a chief. You're an amazing actress. I don't know what else there is to add to your
Singing,
list. I'm sure. Oh, you
Tell
can
you-
sing. Okay.
Singer,
I
philanthropist.
swim.
You swim?
Yes.
Me too.
Hey.
Now, can you do more than just a freestyle? Please don't tell me you're one of them butterflyers.
I am actually.
I just do freestyle.
And on my back.
I knew it.
Are you really good at backstroke?
I don't do the stroke. I just kind of like meander. That's my resting pose.
Okay.
I swim in the oceans. I jump from high
so
places.
that means
Oh, you do
that
ocean
means you
stuff?
can
I do
tread
ocean
water
stuff.
very well.
Yeah. In fact, I actually just learned. I had a teacher. I like to like always up my game with everything. So I get basketball coaches, training coaches, guitar coaches,
Yeah.
or whatever you
Yeah,
call them, swimming coaches. So I got one a couple of months ago in Nigeria, and he gave me a little tweak to my butterfly that has completely changed my game. So now I can probably thread for hours.
You know, the Dos Equis commercial should literally the people should come. There's the most interesting man in the world.
The most interesting
You are
man
the
in
most
the world.
interesting woman in
the
world.
world.
Thank you. I'll take it.
I'm like, I mean, I wish I had a pool here, an
One
ocean.
time she treaded
I'm like,
for 7 hours at one time.
But it's fun though, and I like like intense adrenaline and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. High
Oh, you got the
and-
danger gene, huh?
Yeah, I got the danger gene.
But so there's something cool about you because I just picked it up before we started this interview, and then we were just talking and vibing. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got a trainer. If you need to, I got this trainer for you." And then I'm like, "Yo, my passion is I really want to learn Yoruba." Oh yeah, I got this. I got the perfect.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you're
it
like-
seems like if your Rolodex, and your phone is full of
It's
people.
global too. It's worldwide.
Wow.
That's what's
Like,
up.
so that's just who you are. You're just always constantly evolving and growing.
Yeah.
Is there a dream role that you said, like, I'm ready for, this is what I would love to do? Is there something that you
Yeah.
haven't done in your career that you're looking to do?
Yeah, I mean, I actually got into acting for pretty much only one reason, and that's sci-fi fantasy.
I heard that.
Yeah. So I'm still waiting for that.
My
Is
wife
Gina's
reads a
in
lot of
Star Trek.
sci-fi
Gina's in
fantasy.
Star
Oh,
Trek
nice,
now.
nice.
Gina's on Star Trek now.
I
Yashri.
never became a Trekkie. Like it's like the galactical stuff. I don't do that. It's the more like Marvel-y stuff that I get
That's
into.
what I know. Who doesn't want to be Jesus?
Yeah.
Right?
But you don't. You got to be. If Star Trek calls you, you better do it.
I'm down for all of it.
You be like,
I'm down for
want
all of
you
it,
to
and if they
come.
don't call me, then I'll create my own.
And you auditioned for Black Panther, is that true?
I did.
Yeah, you look like you would have been on that too. You sure would have? Yeah, you.
Wow. What was your thought when you heard it, like auditioning? Did you know it was going to be a hit? And when you saw it, did you go, dang, I could have, this could have been me?
All of the above.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Hell
of the above.
yeah.
But I loved it so much. Like I was in there acting like I was in it.
Yeah.
Like saying
Word.
like, yeah.
Oh, because you probably knew some of the lines that you read for or whatever?
I don't remember the lines
Yeah,
I auditioned with. I don't remember, but yeah, that's my shit, man. I love Black Panther, the whole entire franchise.
Yeah.
When I heard they were doing it, I knew it was gonna be a hit.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
we don't have enough of it.
Yeah.
We
No.
don't have enough
Still.
of it. Yeah.
And then,
Still.
and then you
And like
go
the
out.
Interview with the Vampire, that's my favorite movie, Interview with the Vampire. And there's a TV show of it now, like Sandman, all the fantasy shit.
Yeah.
I'm all up in it. That's all I watch.
And then you enter the Disney world with Mufasa.
Yes.
That was cool.
That
Tell
was
me about that.
amazing.
Like, what was that like being part of the Mufasa cast?
Wow. What's the word? It was a gorgeous spectacle.
Yeah.
The whole press of it all in New York and in England, in LA and in England. It was like I was like a big kid all over again.
Yeah.
And I love doing animation and voiceovers because you can really, first of all, you don't have to get in glam. And second of all, you can really like go over the top with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Every piece of it.
Nice.
And
And
I'm a badass. I'm a badass lion, and I love cats.
And you worked with Aaron Pierre on
Yes.
on that, and
Yes.
that's super
Aaron.
cool. Everybody
Mufasa.
loves him now.
Boy.
He's the hottest thing on the. You
guys have a
everybody's
crush?
like, yeah. I mean, look, I can't go
Pause,
around any
man.
of. Or not
Pause
me.
on all,
yeah,
man.
no. But I
No,
just
no,
know.
he's great.
I know all the women love him. What was that like? And did you crush up on Aaron Pierre?
No, I didn't have a crush on him, but he's a good-looking guy, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no crush.
Yeah. What was that like working with him? Did you guys do that kind of separately? I don't know.
I
how
didn't
that
know
works.
anybody that was in the cast until the cast was announced.
Oh, okay.
Because everything was separate.
It's separate, okay.
Everything, yeah.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
you're working. So how does that work when you don't have context? Or is it just like, I read this person's line and how I think they're going to say it, and then you kind of react to that? That's interesting.
Well, we had great direction. Barry was amazing, great direction. And I think the fun of voiceover is like, in this kind of seclusion, is that you can kind of create whatever world you want, and the director can tweak you if he needs to.
Yep.
And I actually really love direction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't
can
know
tell
what
you
this guy's
because
thinking about
Yeah,
doing.
because you Windows guy.
No,
way he said,
no.
yeah, I don't know.
I do animation. I've done stuff. Work with Cree Summer.
Yeah.
On Good Times or whatever. That's the Stephen Curry thing. So Cree Summer, if you don't know, from Different World, who played Freddie, she's a voiceover giant.
Yeah.
So she was my producer. I go into the booth and she pops up. I go, motherfucker. She goes, what's up, man? I love your voice. You're so good. So, and she's such a wonderful director because, you know, you say something a certain way. She goes, all right, that was perfect. Can you do it?
Nice.
Say it more with this. Have it more concern. And it's beautiful when they guide you because they know what it is. They know what they're doing.
They see the whole vision.
So we know the story of coming to America and having this success and a little basketball in there as well. Or is there an awkward stage, an in-between stage? Did you take any odd-end jobs prior to, what were some of those jobs? Because some people can't imagine that. Because like once you see somebody on TV and like, wait, you were what? What were those jobs?
I worked at the information desk at City College of New York. I was a waitress for maybe like one day and just never went back. I used to, you know how when you go to fairs and there are people there with samples and stuff and trying to invite you, I did that a lot. I used to be an Uber driver for many years. Actually, right before I got the show, I was still driving Uber. And one day, I was driving Uber Lux then, and we had very few calls. So I would just post up in my apartment and turn on my phone. And when I got a call, I'd go downstairs and I'd drive out. And this particular day, I lived on Hollywood Boulevard then. This particular day, I get a ping and it's like 15 minutes away. And it was to pick people up at the Golden Globes. Oh. And it just turned into like a quick flip, like a drop and flip. And I did that back to back. And I'm like, what's going on there? It's the Golden Globes. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. And next year, I got the show and I was at the Golden Globes.
Crazy.
Exact same spot.
Insane.
No.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's insane.
From Uber Lux to living a life of lux. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Uber dope.
Yeah. Oh,
That's crazy.
I did that for many
work.
years.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are other stuff, a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research because I was super, super excited and we're so blessed. We've done it to because we were excited to have you here. Like, you know, and I think I've mentioned this to you before, just seeing your success and watching everything that you do. I'm like, but you're extremely private. I say, why are these actresses and actors always so private? You know, because then you start getting nosy. I forgot what it is. What did my dad would say? This one, my dad would always say poke nose. Poke nose. Why do you poke nose? But what's your dating life like?
Fucking non-existent.
Dang, LA, see what you did, Los Angeles?
LA is whack.
Why do you think?
They
do you
moist out here.
No.
Moist ass, shiny Negro.
Wait. You're married. Are you?
Hell no, I ain't married. I ain't got
Have
no
you-
kids, nothing.
Have you ever spent time in LA?
Hell yes.
What's dating like for you
It's
here?
the worst.
It's terrible, dude.
Because I was bi-coastal for 7 years. I lived in Wilshire and Plymouth. And the difference is, like, every time you talk, people look through you, man. Mm-hmm. They want to see if someone more important's coming over your shoulder. They'll be like, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
That is it, isn't it?
And I have to play defense, like, yo, I'm right here. It's like, it's everybody's trying to get something out of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's true.
you know what I mean? I would try to run into, natives here are a little better.
Yeah, for sure.
Natives are
That's
better.
me.
But here's the problem, though. I would run into girls like, oh, yeah, I'm a nurse, blah, blah, blah. But then next minute it goes, oh, we're going to this red carpet. I go, you're a nurse. What are you doing? Well, I was thinking about, I just took some headshot. I go, ain't this a bitch?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. It's like they find their way to being at some red carpet, and it was too much. I go, we're the regular people. It was always something. It was just, I got to top you. Yeah. Somebody's that's more important, and a lot of flaking too. Yeah. A lot of flaking type of shit. And I'm in the business, but I'm just a regular, like, hey, would you like to do this? Well, my friend is, Jamie Fountain. And they just weird. It was just weird. It was just off. And what I would do, I'm just being honest, I would just stick and move, man. If I could hit, boom, out.
So stick and move, like
you became one of them.
Smash and dash, yeah. If I could just get it in.
Like you were stealing things, you were like breaking through windows and smashing and dashing.
That's what I was doing. I like if he goes, oh, I understand. You were breaking through and taking things, sort of like a steal, sort of robbery, right? No, I would just do that because a lot of them were just empty. So I'm like, I'll just do that. So I got in that mode. Whenever I came to LA, I know what to expect. It's gonna be some bullshit.
New York, I like it. What has your been like? What's your experience in LA?
I end up dating people from the East Coast. Yeah, like either I leave and I date, or I get them right when they land.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
You at the airport like-
Hey, you know what? You might have just, no, seriously?
Yeah.
You might have just cracked the code because I'm from LA, born and raised.
Right.
This is what I know LA. And like you said, the locals, we're good. It's the people that come in and they want to act
They
LA.
think there's
that
something.
gives
That there's an
LA,
act,
that gives LA like, oh, they try to
They
act
stink
like,
it up.
That whole thing's like, yo, you know I was talking to D-Dub yesterday, and you be like, D-Dub, they set you up, right? They gaslight you, they set you up. You know, I'm sorry, D-Dub.
Oh, you don't know who D-Dub is?
Oh, I'm sorry, Denzel Washington. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
you fell right into it.
they do that.
And it's this whole thing was like, but that's not
Yeah.
LA. So you just literally cracked the code. I'm like, yo, if you want to find that man, that
But
woman, that's
nah.
him, you got to meet them at the airport, and they got all their
That's
luggage
smart.
there, and they're like, I made it to LA.
Before they drink the
I got-
Kool-Aid.
Before they
exactly.
drink the Kool-Aid.
But here's the thing.
Or go out on the outskirts.
You know what
Go
TMZ
outside
stands
for? The outskirts of LA?
Yeah.
You know what
San
TMZ
Diego,
stands for?
Yep,
North,
that's where I met my wife.
Sacramento.
Yeah,
There
see,
we go.
San Diego, you know what TMZ
Maybe even
stands
Palm
for?
Springs.
Yeah.
You know what TMZ
Inland Empire.
You know what TMZ stands for, right?
No.
No.
30 mile zone. That's what TMZ stands for.
Does it really?
Because it's Hollywood. It's the zone of Hollywood. TMZ stands for 30 mile zone.
Didn't know that.
And that's where all the trouble is.
Yep.
You know, and then you got people that come from these small towns that make it big, and so you think that's LA. But I'm like, where you from? I'm from Missouri. Well, shit, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened to Missouri? Look, I want to see that in you. You know what I'm saying? But they think that they come in going, oh yeah, yo, come down, meet me. Let's do lunch. You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, I would go on stage at comedy clubs shitting on LA. That was my first thing when I got on
Easy,
stage.
man. Hey, hold on, man.
No,
Hey.
no. Not
Hey,
the net.
West Coast, man. You,
You barely could do that. You
West
were like,
Africa.
We're talking Nigeria, baby.
I like that.
We take all day. But I would go on stage and go, ugh, I hate being here. Your women are trash out here.
It'd be easy.
No, I'm saying the ones that were phony.
Chief Folake, this one is not, he's not good company. But we got a game before we let you go. We got a game that we want to play with you. Here we go.
I beg, top us up now.
Yeah, top her up, man. Get a little drink,
Don't be
man.
shy.
Get a little
Okay,
drink.
here we-
Put that drink in there.
Here we go. Boom.
There you go.
There you go.
Little
I don't know if I
drinky
like the way you were saying that.
Oh,
The drinky drink.
Put the drink
Nah,
I don't know if I
give
like
us
it.
something to quench.
All right, you got the game? Is that the game?
What's
The
this game?
Godfrey
I
game.
love games.
Okay, all right.
The Godfrey game. Today's game is called Us or Nigeria. I will ask you a list of questions and you will choose which nation does it better.
Hey, Niger.
Game over. Better food, US or Nigeria?
Nigeria, come on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
Better fashion, US or Nigeria?
Nigeria, come on now.
Yeah.
Better music, US or Nigeria?
Come on, Nigeria.
Better at sports, US or Nigeria? Ooh, yeah, that's a toughie.
Oof. Raw talent or with training?
Raw talent, or either or.
Raw talent, Nigeria. With
It
training,
depends on the
America.
sport.
There's some sports.
There's brothers that have
Okay,
raw
which
talent.
sports?
Yeah, which
Basketball.
Nigeria.
Hey, we all did.
Surfing.
America.
Baseball.
America.
America.
Yeah.
Well, football, soccer.
Soccer, Abi.
Oh, that's
Nigeria.
of course, Nigeria. Okay, all right. Football, American football.
America.
A lot of Nigerians in the NFL though.
Hey,
That's true.
are killing it. I want to do a documentary about that. 'cause
Osamunyu.
I hate to make
Yeah.
the distinction for those who hate it, but the folks in the NFL, are they Nigerian or Nigerian American?
There's a combination. There's been this whole new movement, and shout out to the NFL for really, and Osi Umenyiora, who has
Umenyiora,
been
the
really
Giants.
pushing NFL Africa to be able to take talent from Africa and from Nigeria and to bring them over. But we've seen the success, and the grandfather of them all, he's the godfather, is
Christian Okoye.
and the Nigerian Nightmare. He's
right.
the what brought me into American football.
Nigerian
and
Nightmare.
Chiefs,
And
Kansas
it's
City
just-
Chiefs.
And literally since then, you just go through. I don't think there may not be even one team in the NFL that hasn't had at least
There's
one.
so many Nigerians. You know how you can
We're
tell?
we're like cockroaches.
Yeah.
As soon as there's one.
We are multiplying.
It just goes.
You know how you notice a Nigerian? Because the name goes off the jersey. You be like, damn.
Yeah.
And the announcer's like, oh, that was a good catch by, what the hell name is that?
My brother actually got his nickname He played in the NFL as well for the Packers. And I got a chance to meet the great, now late John Madden. And I remember it was like a Monday night game. We were playing against the Broncos, Raiders-Broncos. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got to go talk to John Madden. And he goes, oh, yeah, I'll tell you the story. How I can't even do John Madden's voice. You could probably do it. And then he goes.
I like how you did yours.
He goes, your brother was so good and so fast. By the time he made a play, I tried to read his name and I couldn't read it. And I'm like, said, I'm just gonna take the first letter, KGB. And KGB became his nickname is because, and it makes sense, obviously that's like the
Him
Russian
and
CIA.
Pat Summerall, he'd be like, yeah, as you can see
He's
here.
like KGB, that's how I get to it. And that nickname stuck forever, you know, so it was.
Would you still play? Would you ever play again?
Would I play again?
Yeah.
No, it was one of those things. I think playing in the NFL is one of those things like once you've done it and you did it, you go, man, I'm glad I did it. I'm at the age now where when I see it, I'm going.
Hard. It looks painful, don't it?
I'm like, I don't know how I did that because there's a certain crazy that you got to have to put your body through that. Oof. I remember maybe about 5 years after, and this is when I knew I was crazy. 5 years after I retired, I was doing a commercial, Adidas commercial with Reggie Bush. And the directors are giving this thing. I'm like, I'm wearing like, I played in the NFL kind of thing. Yeah, we just need you to tackle like, I got this. I can do that. I ain't tackled in 5 years, and I make this. Bah! It hurts so bad. I walked my black butt right out of. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need this. For however much they were paying me, I'm like, it hurts so bad. I'm like, I did this for a living.
That's what's crazy.
I was like, I did this for a living. I was like, never again. So I ain't hit nobody, and that's it. That's it.
We have one more question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Better actors, U.S. or Nigeria?
Nollywood.
Yeah, that's it. All you gonna say is Denzel. It's a wrap.
It's different styles.
Oh, there.
It is.
She said, hold on, I got
The styles are different.
No, she said, I got a Nollywood contract and I got a Hollywood contract. Y'all ain't about to put me in that mess.
It's different styles.
Yeah.
And I think we're each equally
We'll
great
say
in our
about equal.
styles.
You'll say about equal, man. Well, that's the end of the game there.
Last one before we let you go, 'cause I'm afraid to get to this one. Last one, but I read that, when you were in Nigeria, I believe, you would hear a new rap song and you would have to learn it. You forced yourself to learn it in like a day. What were those songs, rap songs that kind of, that stuck with you? Like, oh, I got it. Like, do you know one?
So many. When I was in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
So many. My favorite musician is DMX.
DMX.
There you go.
Yeah. My favorite rapper, one of my favorite rappers, DMX.
Yeah.
But I think the one you're referring to is Gangsta's Paradise.
Gangsta's Paradise,
Coolio,
yes.
Yeah,
Oh, Coolio.
Yeah, that's the one.
Do you still remember it?
I don't think I remember all of it anymore.
Power and no money, money and no power.
Minute after minute, hour after hour, yeah. That's such a good one. And also Regulate, all those ones. Yeah.
That's a Stevie Wonder song.
You said what? What?
Yeah, that's a
Tell
Stevie
me
Wonder
why.
song. That little when there's guys singing.
Oh, really?
That's a Stevie Wonder song, but they use Gangsta's Paradise over it.
Oh,
that's Stevie Wonder. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you see, this is our.
Who
He's our
sang that
historian.
again? Who sang that part again?
That was some heavyset dude that sang it. I don't know who it was.
Yeah,
in
I
the
remember
video, it
his
was some
face now. I
heavyset
remember
guy
his face
singing
now,
it.
yeah.
It wasn't Nate Dogg.
That was such a
Different
good
with
Nate Dogg.
That's what I thought about first of all.
No, it
but
wasn't
that's
Nate
not-
Dogg,
he's-
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DMX?
I met him one time. I met him one time in Harlem, and he was like, I was like,
DMX?
yeah, I was walking. I was like, yo, there's fucking DMX, and I could hear him. He's like, this. So I'll meet you later on. No, my nigga, yo, I told him, fuck all that shit. He was rapping, but he was just talking. He goes, no, that's what I was gonna say. That's about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna see you. No, I didn't.
So he really wasn't even rapping.
But how cold DMX was
he was.
when you see there's a video of him and Jay-Z and them freestyling.
Did you have that video?
It's on
You seen it?
online.
No, I haven't seen
I've
it.
never seen that one.
I would like
I'll
to
show
see it.
you it, and you see Jay-Z's doing his rhyme, and this is when DMX is not famous, and Jay-Z's doing his little rhyme, and there's a Muslim dude do his, and then when DMX does it, it's just a different level of, and then his thing is like, that's a slut, and the whole thing is like, and then when we heard him on 321 with LL Cool J, Method Man, and cannabis, you know,
Cannabis is another great one.
Right? Or, you know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
yeah.
Oh my God. Stay out the dark. If I catch you in when it's down, run it, clown. Come up off it. I'm gonna run it down. We were like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna leave you somewhere where nobody can smell you. We were in the party like, what the fuck? Who is it? DMX.
Man, he came from a place, like, you know, I was talking about being crazy, like, to play football. Like, you have to go to another level. There are 2 albums that I listened to. One was from my childhood that brought me back to this, you know, this aspirational, which was the Rocky IV soundtrack. This was my pregame ritual before every single game. And then after I got done with Rocky IV, it was DMX. For my college
DMX
and my NFL,
run through
it
a
was the
window.
only 2 albums that I listened to.
What's
before
My
a game.
Name? That's one of the best visual.
Yeah.
That's one of the best visual videos I've ever seen.
Joe, that guy's so good.
And when he goes,
love it,
and he
man.
just has pit bulls, pit bulls, just
Yeah.
Rest in
Powerful,
peace.
man.
Rest in peace to DMX, man.
Chief Folake, thank you so much
This
for joining
was
us
awesome.
here on 154. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank
you so
you,
much.
brothers.
Yeah, thank you.
154, we all connected, baby, you already know. I'm talking 154, we bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home.